sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island. Then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right.
Special man.
Jones with a reset. Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it, back shoulder, Myers, catches the 45 near side, tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
The first of its kind, now the best of its kind. The Bushnell Wingman 2 GPS golf speaker. High quality bumping audio combined with audible GPS distance readouts. Whether you're into this or this, you'll love this.
Center 175 yards, front 161, back 190.
Magnetic cart mount, convenient remote, charge port, and more. The Bushnell Wingman 2. Head to bushnellgolf.com today to unleash your inner DJ.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Very vocal. How much ownership are you taking as a leader on this team during this round?
Just trying to take all of it. I think that's what we need. I think we just need everybody to be on the same page and everybody to come out with the right effort. And that's 85% of the battle right there. We come out, we play hard, and we're on the same page, and the rest will take care of itself. We got enough talent in the locker room to beat teams, but if we're not on the same page and we're not playing hard, those are when we get ourselves in trouble. So making sure before the game, film and shoot around, talking to everybody, touching everybody, letting everybody know, like, hey, we're not here to play around. Like, we didn't come to Cleveland for the weather. So let's go.
The thing, Jaylen Brown, ironically, is that the weather's been really nice for the 3.5 days the Celtics have been here. But there is a storm cloud over the Cleveland Cavaliers right now because Donovan Mitchell, Max, has been scratched from game number 4, the calf injury.
Breaking news.
Well, breaking news. But this has happened in the last half hour. You get so cagey with playoff injuries and guys going on the injury report, but you seldom see guys actually sitting out. But Donovan Mitchell limped into the building. He was not able to go. We've been down this road before, and immediately, because Donovan Mitchell has not only been the best player for the Cavs in the series, in many ways, he's been their only player, certainly outside of Game 2. The numbers are simply staggering. In the 10 quarters he has played, the Cavs have outscored the Celtics by a decent margin. In the 2 quarters, total minutes that he has not played, the Cavs have not been able to score. It has been a brutal mismatch. So now, Karis LeVert goes into the starting lineup for Donovan Mitchell. And when I say we've been down this road before, more last year than this year, but there were a ton of games last year where the Celtics would get to a building, the other team's best player didn't play. It was a huge letdown, most notably the game SGA didn't play at OKC last year, and the Celtics lost by 50 in that game. And then most things were cleaned up this year from last year. But one of the highest profile games of the year, LeBron James, who may be here tonight, by the way, and Anthony Davis were scratched late for the Lakers, and the Celtics had a big letdown, and they lost that game. I know because Donovan Mitchell has been the key to everything that the Cavs have done in this series, it feels like, oh, this is going to be a walkover. As you like to say, Max, if they are who we say they are, right?
Yeah.
And they win anyway.
Absolutely. And the things you're mentioning now, Sean, you're talking about regular season games. Lakers, regular season game. OKC, regular season game. If you're talking about the playoff game and you don't understand the difference between...
Joel Embiid missed game 1 last year against Philadelphia, and the Celtics lost that game.
If you don't understand the difference between that, and if you don't magnify and play the way you are, then you don't deserve to win a championship. It's very simple. Paul Pierce made that great comment.
Not the one today.
Well, not the one today, but Paul Pierce has made several, but Paul Pierce said, whoever you trot out there in front of you, essentially, that's who you have to play, and that's who you have to be. And you don't. And I also say this with Brown. Brown said there are no friends at all in the playoffs, and I like that attitude.
All right, we talked about this game 4, this how dominant the Celtics have been on the road. Historically good, 17 wins in their last 24 road playoff games, and nowhere is that more evident than in their last 7 road game 4s. They are 6-1, and the only reason they are not 7-0 is because James Harden hit a shot from the corner on that Sunday afternoon game last year, and then Marcus Smart's 3 to win it came a half second too late. That's the only loss the Celtics have in their last 7 road game 4s.
Well, you just think the Celtics, the way they play and what they do and the circumstances which surround this team right now, this is a game you need to win, because you can see what's happening right now in New York and with Indiana. The Knicks would have loved to have won game 3 and then kind of close this thing in Madison Square Garden and get rest. Now they're in for a dogfight.
Ever been to the Indy 500?
Wow.
We may get our chance. Previous game recap.
Wait, why don't you and I, instead of that, why don't we just go up to Chicago? I heard the Cubs are playing during that time. We're around.
Brian McDonough and I just got feeling back in our toes from that game we went to in Wrigley 15 years ago. Previous game recap brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code SportsHub. New customers can bet $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets only with DraftKings Sportsbook and code SportsHub. The crown is yours, as you can tell from the noise behind us. The Celtics now on the floor here at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, exactly as they were 48 hours ago when they regained home court advantage. The Boston Celtics, who will wear their traditional road green uniforms there in Game 3. Game 4 as well. White letters and numbers there will go right to left. Cleveland will wear the home white tonight in Game 3. The wine-colored maroon letters and numbers gold trim, they will go left to right. Opening tip will be between Evan Mobley and Al Horford. And Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals is underway. Drew Holiday's under the basket, so he throws back out to Tatum. Pretty good look. Straightaway 3. Got it.
Could this be that night?
Tatum hits his first 2. Celtics lead 10-8. 4:15 to go. Opening quarter of Game 3. Jaylen Brown straight away against the return of Dean Wade. Gets picked off by Pritchard. Jaylen steps into a right side 3 swish.
Man, that was a pick then by Pritchard to get him open.
Celtics by 2, 17-15. Luke Kornet gets run over by Okoro. Drew Holiday looks for the opening, steps to his right, knocks down a 3. How about this first half here for Drew Holiday?
Drew Holiday just isoing this time. A broken play, but a good jump shot.
13-6, Boston run to take the largest lead of the game, up by 7, and Drew Holiday's been in the middle of everything. Hounded by Tatum, moves to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, nasty step back on Derek White, and he sticks the 3. Mitchell has been brilliant. Is he going to get help tonight? He's got 23, but the Cavs trail by 7. Rebound, Tatum deflects it towards Al Horford. Return to Tatum. Baseline extended. Kick out. Holiday runs to the other corner. All alone for 3 more. And the Celtics have scored the first 14 points of the second half and suddenly have a 23-point lead.
Oh, are they doing it on this doggone defensive end, Sean Granting?
Mid-right block. Tatum holding the ball low, spins. Drives baseline. 2-hand slam. Beats Strus easily. Merrill had no chance to get there. 25, 11, and 5 for Jason Tatum. A superstar performance on a superstar night here in prime time. Boston by 16. They're going to let the 2-for-1 go here with 27 seconds now remaining in the third quarter. This actually has been a decent recovery here. Not a big third quarter for the Celtics. Jaylen steps into a straightaway 3 and knocks it down.
That's big.
The Cavs only trailed by 3 in the quarter until that make. Pritchard going to take a deep 3. Got it! I don't think that was the play, but the Celtics will take it.
Man, you take that one, you got to make it. He did.
Peyton Pritchard talking some noise here. Boston by 12. And a long rebound punched out to Holiday. 2-on-1. Leads for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen elevates, runs it off the window and in. He got caught in between. Great defense by Strus, but Jaylen created the shot and got it off the window and in. That is a huge swing here.
Hung in the air just long enough.
4 on the shot clock. Tatum. Pump fake. On the baseline. Turns. Falls away high. Arcing jumper is all net. 2 weeks ago in Miami, they had a whiteout, and Derek White made that pay off. Tonight, they all came into the building with T-shirts that said, time to let them know. 17 out of 24 on the road. A 70-win season for the Boston Celtics, who continue for the last 3 years to be the best road team in the regular season of playoffs that we have ever seen. The final seconds tick off the clock, and it's like a rerun. Groundhog Day again and again and again. The Celtics lose a game at home, then come on the road and wrestle home court advantage right back. The final score in Game 3, Boston 106, Cleveland 93. 10th time in franchise history, the Celtics have won 70. 3 Celtics now have 25 30-point playoff games. One is named Larry Bird, one is named John Havlicek, and the other is named Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum was fantastic. Shooting the ball, attacking the rim, controlling more so on the defensive end. And what have I told you 1,000 times? Rebounding the basketball like a demon. And not one hand, not casually. You said it many times. Man-sized rebound. Snatched it down.
Teams that have won the rebounding battle have won 80% of the games in the playoffs. There's no more evidence in the New York Knicks. You've seen it all throughout the league. You've seen it in the Denver-Minnesota series. It's happening everywhere, and the teams that win the rebounding battle are winning these games. Evan Mobley going to have to play a much bigger role today as we move to this game now, which, again, if you're just joining us, Donovan Mitchell will not play in Game 4 for the Cavaliers. We've seen this. You've set it up 1,000 times, Max. You can be energized for one game. Who becomes the guy? Karis LeVert is going to start in his place, and he's been a Celtic killer.
Short term, you can get by without having your star player. In the long term, that's where eventually it hurts you. And I keep wondering right now, without having Porzingis, when does it come back and bite you in the behind? But I think because of the systems, the teams they're playing against right now, the Celtics have been okay. But eventually they'll need that big horse.
Glad you brought that up, because Al Horford played a season-high 39 minutes in game number 3. That feels like a recipe for trouble for the Celtics going down the road. It's a reason why tonight becomes important and a chance to close out the Cavs on Wednesday night, because if Al Horford, you're going to lean on him more with Porzingis out, then you need these series to be short.
Well, that was a walk in the park if you tips, because you might play 50 minutes. But Al Horford has done a tremendous job of understanding where it needs to be. But the guy they can bring in, you and I have talked about, the Condor. Not enough for him. I'd like to see him in.
Let me throw this one out, too. Is there a scenario, could the Celtics play a segment of one of these games, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever, with Jason Tatum against Mobley at the 5 and go small here? And that's obviously a loaded question. I think it's possible. I had a conversation with the head coach about it today, just raising it as what would happen? Obviously, rebounding, you just said rebounding is the key to everything, and you're risking it, rebounding, if you're doing it. But to me, just to take a little weight off Al Horford, I like the idea as a change of pace.
There's a possibility that could happen. Tatum has been able to log those kind of minutes and play that kind of defense.
Player to Bank on brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank. At the home court advantage this spring with CSB Safeguard Mortgage. You can modify your interest rate once within the first 5 years. Perfect for when rates go down. Get details at clintonsavings.com. Member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
I'm going with the guy who set the table in the last game, and that was Drew Holiday.
Ooh.
He was
so good. He was so good. I'm calling response, Max. Call and response.
You call,
I respond.
You go ahead. I'm letting you respond.
Amen. Tell me more. Drew Holiday.
Say it, brother. Bring down the plate, because he did a great job of controlling this point of attack, being a distributor. But I tell you what, he was all over Donovan Mitchell. I mean, he was over him like a dead squirrel out in the street.
This is where I let that marinate so we can picture, because it's radio, and then we move on to the next thing, which is still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Our conversation with Joe Mazzulla about what differentiated.
Hey, was that too graphic?
Not compared to the stuff Paul said today. Differentiated the defense in Game 2 and Game 3 for the Celtics. We'll take our trip around the NBA. Draft lottery yesterday, plus the 2 playoff games. But when we return, Kevin Majori has Sports Hub headlines, and I know the Bruins are playing a better team, but hard to swallow the NHL back in that call here. It's taken an ugly turn, the officiating in that series. He'll update on all of it. Bruins, the Red Sox opening up a series at Fenway against the Tampa Bay Rays. It's all leading to Game 4. Celtics and the Cavs, who again will play without Donovan Mitchell tonight on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chocolate and pretzel? Pretzel and chocolate! Sweet, salty, crunchy flips. This flips everything.
When you use Bounce dryer sheets and your clothes look amazing, it's the sheet. Less static in your life? Yeah, it's the sheet. Smelling fresher than ever? It's the sheet. Oh, so soft fabric? Ooh la la. It's the sheet. Less wrinkles on your clothes. You know it's the sheet. Bounce dryer sheets. More freshness, more softness. Less static, less wrinkles. It's the sheet.
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry. Or call 401-596-7000 today.
The games play here.
Here's Nieto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Olmark, who scrambled left to right. Jones with a reset. Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews. Drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more. Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com. Sports Hub headlines.
The Bruins have been pushed to the brink of elimination following a 3-2 loss in Game 4 to the Florida Panthers last night at TD Garden. Third period goals from Sam Bennett and Alexander Barkov helped the Panthers to victory. Game 5 tomorrow night in Sunrise, Florida. Bruins captain Brad Marchand, who missed Game 4 with an upper body injury due to being punched in the head by Sam Bennett in Game 3, did travel with the team. The Red Sox took 2 of 3 from the Washington Nationals this weekend. Now they kick off a 4-game set with the Tampa Bay Rays tonight at Fenway. Carter Crawford gets the start for the Sox. Zach Elfin for the Rays. First pitch at 7:10. Sports Hub headlines are brought to you by Valvoline. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-thru oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Now open in Franklin, Billerica, and Peabody. I'm Kevin Majori. Sean Grandy and Cedric Maxwell take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Mass Mutual knows that finances can lead to uncomfortable conversations.
We should talk about our finances.
Sure. How about Friday evening?
Soccer practice. Saturday morning?
Soccer game. Maybe Wednesday night?
Girls' night. How about Thursday?
Guys' night.
Let me see your phone. So next time we're both free is 3 months from now.
According to calendar.com, the average American schedules less than 4.5 hours a year for finances. Your finances deserve more. Go to massmutual.com today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Now, it all started on a rainy Sunday, and I was enjoying a peaceful drive before the arrival of the in-laws when...
It's a disaster. That sneaky dog of yours got up on the counter and gobbled up the cake.
So I can pick up...
It's gotta be from the place off Highway 9. Hurry, they're almost here.
Luckily, my Nissan Altima was built to handle the unexpected. With available intelligent all-wheel drive, I was able to save the day without a slip-up.
You made it.
Piece of cake.
Drive the Nissan Altima. Now get a low $209 per month lease for 36 months on the 2024 Nissan Altima. Shop at your local Nissan store or at nissanusa.com. Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collision, though provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Well-qualified lessees, 2024 Altima SV front-wheel drive, $4049 initial payment, excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Includes $625 manufacturer's rebate applied to $209 per month lease. Disposition fee due at lease send. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. N6324.
All roads start with golf. The daily commute, road trips, reunions, even tip-off at TD Garden. They all start with golf. While most focus on the destination, at Golf, they focus on the journey. And with the Golf Pay app, Celtics fans can score savings, like 5 cents off per gallon every day, along with a fast and convenient way to pay. Golf, the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics. It all starts here. See app for details.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Celtics and Cavs getting set to go in Game 4. No Donovan Mitchell tonight. Our trip around the NBA presented by the Massachusetts Health Connector. Act now. Get covered at mahealthconnector.org.
Driving to the top of the circle, ball knocked away. He got it back. He bounced it into the lane from the left baseline, dashing into the lane and taking that pass. Right-hand slam, Halliburton.
Mark Boyle has seen some things between the Knicks and Pacers over the years. Indiana blows out New York in Game 4. That series is even at 2 games apiece. And you know the story. The Denver Nuggets go to Minnesota, win twice. That series is now even at 2 games apiece. Celtics and Cavs getting set to go in Game 4. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazzulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
When you switch to high-efficiency heat pumps, you're creating a more sustainable future for your business. And National Grid is here to help you make the upgrade with rebates on a wide range of innovative heat pump equipment. Heat and cool with an all-in-one solution through New England cold and sweltering summers. Enjoy sustainability that's designed to last for businesses of all sizes and lower your carbon footprint for years to come. It's time for the future. Find the right heat pump solution for your business at ngrid.com/sportshub today.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
In a world filled with financial information, Citizens can help you make sense of it. So whether you're listening to that new financial podcast that's hotter than your morning coffee, flipping through that financial guru's 1,000-page book on simple finances, or getting tips from a coworker that actually sound kind of interesting, you're ready to make the most of it. Make sense of your money with Citizens. Learn more at citizensbank.com/made-ready.
When you need fast, reliable plumbing, drain, or water cleanup service, call Roto-Rooter. That's the name, and away go troubles down the drain. Just call 1-800-GET-ROTO.
Be sure to tune in to the Baseball Hour with Tony Maz every Thursday for the Between the Limes Baseball Report, brought to you by Corona, the official cerveza of Major League Baseball, for what to watch out for on the baseball diamond during the weekend. And be sure to enjoy the finer life of sports with Corona. Must be 21 plus. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub. A Beasley Media Group station.
The coach interview is brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. Download the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery apps today. Save on groceries and gas. Go shopping, get rewards. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarkets of the Boston Celtics Radio Network. Now here's Sean standing by with the coach.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Quick TNT chat with Joe tonight, so let's just jump right in. I want to start with this one. I'm curious if you use the same word you used. It's the key word I want to jump into. How would you characterize the difference between the way you defended in Game 2 and Game 3?
I just think it always feels different. Anytime something goes well for you, then something doesn't go well for you. But there was a major intentionality just about our ball pressure, our shift activity, and our ability to make multiple efforts. There were some times where a guy thought he had an easy layup in Game 3, and then we had 3 guys come down there. So we were just more physical at the point of attack, and it's something we have to do tonight.
So you didn't use the word I was curious to hear, which was discipline. All right, which you used the other day, which I obviously is the reason I made a note of that, because what is discipline on the defensive end?
It's taking tendencies. It's understanding who you're guarding and what they like to do, having the discipline to take that away. Communication is discipline. We still had a couple communication breakdowns in Game 3, but we were better in Game 3 than we were in Game 2. But our individual defense was better, and the discipline of just taking tendencies is super important.
What's a communication breakdown? And people are watching these games on TV, or they're listening to us. When there is a communication breakdown, what does that mean when you say it, and what often happens as a result of it?
Yeah, so there's an adjustment usually every dead ball, every free throw, and every timeout because of the substitutions. And so there's a different matchup and a different coverage almost every single dead ball. And if that doesn't get communicated to all 5 people, there can be a breakdown where a guy gets a dunk because you're supposed to switch and you don't switch. Or a guy gets down in the middle of the paint because you don't switch even when you're supposed to, and now there's a miscommunication. So that's really important, is the communication of the matchup and the coverage consistently. I thought one of the best things from Game 3 was the ownership that some of our team took on the communication, getting us into exactly what they wanted to do in particular times, and I thought that was a huge key for our team. And intentionality was there on those possessions.
Is that harder on the road, or is a noisy, crazy environment no matter what?
No, it's noisy, crazy regardless. And you'd be surprised. The acoustics aren't nearly as bad being close to the court. It's funny, coaching in college and coaching here, it feels like it was harder to hear in college gyms than it is in these arenas.
Well, very few people have had to do it with a band playing. Right?
Yeah.
That's a whole different level of noise.
That's true.
I've always been, I don't know if skeptical is the right word, of the sports science idea that says a player is fine to play 29 minutes, but the second they play a 30th minute, like their leg is going to fall off. But that said, one of the consequences of not having KP means Al, who is older than a lot of people, including you, has to play maybe more minutes than you want. He played a ton the other night. So did Mobley. Everything's a situation. But how much of that is in your mind that without KP right now, probably not the best case scenario to have Al play a ton of minutes every night?
Yeah, I mean, listen, every game is different. So that wasn't the plan heading into Game 3, but the situation called for it. And that's what we had to do. And Al's the type of player, and all of our guys are the type of player, because of the resources, because of the sports science, because of the rest, because of the treatment that the guys get, that you're in position to do that from time to time. And so it's obviously, ideally, you don't want to go however long we're playing, averaging those amount of minutes per game. But Al has prepared his life, his career, and every day for situations and opportunities like that. And so there are moments of whatever it takes. And I always trust that Al and really all of our guys will be ready for those whatever it takes moments.
What does sports science say about having a trombone play in your ear where you're trying to manage timeout? Sorry, think about
Seriously.
That. All right, Game 4 is next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Chocolate and pretzel? Pretzel and chocolate! Sweet, salty, crunchy flips. This flips everything.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
2 weeks ago, the Celtics followed up a storied Game 1 win against Miami with a lackluster, disappointing, and increasingly frustrating Game 2 loss to the Garden. And as it seems they've done over and over, they went on the road and won Game 3 easily to regain home court. Saturday night in Cleveland, surely the exact same thing wouldn't happen again. Mid-right block. Tatum holding the ball, low spins, drives baseline, two-hand slam, beats Strus easily. Merrill had no chance to get there. 25, 11, and 5 for Jason Tatum. A superstar performance and a superstar night here in prime time. Boston by 16. The hardest thing there's supposed to be in the NBA is winning a playoff game on the road. The Celtics are now 17-7 in their last 24. 2 weeks ago tonight, they put a stranglehold on their series with Bam Adebayo and the Heat. Tonight, another chance to exert dominance and shorten the series. Celtics and Cavs, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals is next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Clinton Savings Bank, Catcher's Law, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh, Amica Insurance, your New England Ford dealers, Apex Entertainment Center, and by Cat's Eye Pest Control.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
By Town Fair Tire, Cambridge Savings Bank, Nissan, Bosch Tools, Gulf Oil, 110 Grill, and by Ticketmaster.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Mass Mutual, Michelob Ultra, East Coast Metal Roofing, your New England Honda dealers, UMass Lowell, Massachusetts Health Connector, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is Banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Amidst the laser light show at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio, as we get set for Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Trepidation in the building with the Cavs now playing without their best player. And now the stakes ratcheted up for the Celtics to take full advantage. The starting lineups in Game 4 brought to you by Cambridge Savings Bank. Put CSB into your small business's starting lineup to move your business forward. Creative solutions and quick decisions. Visit CambridgeSavings.com/small business to start your relationship today. It will be Karis LeVert who gets the start for Donovan Mitchell with Darius Garland in the backcourt, Max Strus and Isaac Okoro. They have struggled in the series. They have to be better tonight with Evan Mobley, who also got banged up in Game 3, starting in the middle. The Celtics again playing without Kristaps Porzingis will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Drew Holiday, UCLA.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley. Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Al Horford, University of Florida.
Last year, a season dotted for the Celtics with games against teams who were missing their best player, games that ended up in disappointment. Last year, in the playoffs, in Game 1, the Sixers didn't have Joel Embiid. They came into Boston and won that game earlier this year. LeBron James and Anthony Davis were late scratches for the Lakers. The Celtics lost that game at home. Now, when you think about what people are going to say tomorrow if the Celtics lose this game without Donovan Mitchell, knowing you need the 3-1 lead, knowing you want to get the series over with, man, this becomes even more important.
Yeah, I mean, the importance is there. Come out and play any playoff game, but more so when you think about trying to get this thing in hand and toe and over. It's essential that you come out and do what you did before, defend the basketball, and Drew Holiday was so good at the initial point of attack.
All right, we've seen a lot of these games because what happens is teams become more focused, might be more energized. You're also playing at home. That's a big difference, not having your best player. Give me the guy who's going to step into that spot.
The guy that has to step in that spot is going to be, for Cleveland, will be Karis LeVert. We've seen him score against the Celtics almost at will when he was playing with another team. But tonight shouldn't be that night. You come out, you be dominant on both ends of the floor, rebound, and not give up any second chance opportunities.
Max's keys to Game 4 brought to you by your local New England Honda dealer. Adventure more and more less with a certified pre-owned Honda and Honda-backed benefits. Learn more at NewEnglandHondaDealers.com.
Well, we said it before, and I'll say it again. When a team is going to struggle to score the basketball without having a best scorer, you cannot give up extra opportunities if you're the Celtics.
The opening tip of Game 4 is presented by Gulf Oil. It all starts here. Gulf, the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who once again will wear the road green tonight in Game 4. White letters and numbers. They will go right to left. The Cleveland Cavaliers wearing the home white. The maroon wine-colored letters and numbers in gold trim. They will go left to right. 95% of the fans wearing white T-shirts, all on their feet as Mark Davis steps between Mobley and Al Horford. Game 4 is underway. Mobley wins it back to Darius Garland. And away we go with the Celtics trying to repeat the series from 2 weeks ago and take the 3-1 lead back to Boston. Mobley, first touch. Jason Tatum guarding him. Entry thrown away by Mobley. And the hands of Drew Holiday, who begins Game 4 with a steal. He was dominant defensively in Game 3. Handoff Derek White. Up fakes the three. Moves into the corner. Al Horford against Mobley. Return to Derek White. Now Jaylen Brown straight away against Garland. High left-hand dribble. Bullies Garland inside the free throw line. Turns, guided line, flips it up. No good. Rebound deflected in the hands of Darius Garland. Garland walking across half court. Fine. Strus for the straightaway three.
This is that guy again. Has to come through. Knock down shots. First one he gets.
Third time in this series, he's taken the three right away. He didn't make it the first two times he tried it. It goes tonight. Cavs strike first. Bad entry by Holiday. Goes through the hands of Jaylen Brown. Mobley will chase it down. Darius Garland into the front court. Hands off. Mobley coming strong. Al Horford holds his ground. Mobley has to fall away. Flip shot, no good. Good defense from Al Horford. Drew Holiday the rebound. Holiday through the center court logo. Handoff for Jaylen straight away. Now kick out. Horford up fakes the three. Drives past Mobley. Gets in deep. Scoops and scores. He might have got fouled there too.
Drive in. Gave him a little pump fake. Mobley went flying.
Al is a top plus-minus player in this series. Donovan Mitchell second. Garland entry. Again, they throw it away to try to force-feed Mobley. Celtics are ready for it. Another Drew Holiday steal. He gets it back with Derek White. Up fakes the three. Drives around Strus. Handoff Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen is fouled. He'll get free throws.
You cannot turn the basketball over. I mean, these are clean looks. You're throwing right into the teeth of the defense. No way. No way, no how. Brown kind of holding his eye like he might have got hit in the eye. They might want to get the 20-second time out here. Might be the contact lens that might have came out.
Yeah, they're going to do some eye repair work immediately. You always have a backup set, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Jaylen's going to put another contact. That's how you know it's a pretty good indication that it was a foul if you had your contact lens knocked out.
Those are Tell you what, those things to me, they're already scary. When I got to put it in my eyes, I always thought about, maybe I get some contact lenses.
I'm with you. I could never. That's why when LASIK came around, I did that. I could never do the contact lens thing. Now Jalen had made his first 9 free throws of the series. He had 2 the other night. He missed them both, and he misses here to begin game 4. Just when it looked like he had turned the corner from the free throw line, he's now missed 3 in a row. Celtics have shot from the line well, though, in the series. Now with that miss, they drop down to 82%. Second one for Jalen is in the air. That one's going to be short. He misses both. And the Cavs hang on to the lead, 3-2. So 2 missed free throws for the Celtics, 2 turnovers early for Cleveland. LeVert driving on Horford, switches to the right hand and scores. He got it very deep. 5-2, Cavs by 3. Jason Tatum, his first touch, straight away against Max Strus. Left-hand dribble drive, coming strong. He goes through him and Mobley. There's a bad pass to the corner, easily picked off by LeVert. Really bad turnover. Strus wide open, pulls up for 3 and hits it. Immediate timeout by Joe Mazzulla, and I am right there beside him. 2:02 gone by in game 4. Cleveland 8, Boston 2. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
Can I make my side firmer whenever I want? Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. 94% of Sleep Number smart sleepers report better sleep. J.D. Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. For J.D. Power 2023 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. To find a store near you, visit sleepnumber.com.
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov.
The first of its kind, now the best of its kind. The Bushnell Wingman 2 GPS golf speaker. High quality bumping audio combined with audible GPS distance readouts. Whether you're into this or this, you'll love this.
Center 175 yards, front 161, back 190.
Magnetic cart mount, convenient remote, charge port, and more. The Bushnell Wingman 2. Head to bushnellgolf.com today to unleash your inner DJ.
103 degrees? How could I find a doctor when I'm literally hallucinating a fever monster?
You talking about me?
Oh no, it talks.
Find and book a doc on ZocDoc. Search by availability, specialty, location, and read reviews from real patients.
Whoa, it says here that Dr. Brooks is a great listener and takes my insurance. You know what? I'm glad I hallucinated you.
Aw,
you've got more options than you know. Go to ZocDoc.com/music or get the free app to book today.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
First 5 minutes brought to you by your New England Ford dealers in F-Series, America's best-selling trucks with 47 straight banners to prove it. Joe Mazzulla calls timeout 2 minutes and 2 seconds into game 4 with the Celtics down 8-2, and I don't blame him. That was not a good start.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking for good starts, quality starts. You miss a couple of free throws, but the turnovers. I mean, Holiday throws it. Both teams right now just turn the basketball over. Can't do that.
The Tatum turnover was frustrating because he got to the rim and then threw out to the corner, and LeVert was waiting to pick it off.
We had 2 guys standing right beside him, you know, as he drove towards the rim. Find that other guy who's wide open. Find the other shooter.
Max Strus, who is 5 of 18 from 3 to begin the series, knocks down a couple here to begin the game. We'll have to remind Celtic fans he's had some big nights against the Celtics. One of the only guys to ever make 9 threes in a game in Boston. Obviously had the big start of the conference finals last year for Miami.
Well, Strus is a guy who can do a lot of damage, especially if he's wide open looks. Got to find him. Attack, attack.
Yeah, LeBron James is in the building. 8-2, Cleveland with the early lead. Celtics out of the timeout. Drew Holiday handoff Derek White. Now Tatum straight away against Max Strus. White sets the screen. Tatum angles to the left side of the floor. 3 in the air swish. He loved that right off his fingertips.
Came a nice pick then. Set. Strus going under the pick.
Cuts the Cleveland lead in half. 8-5. Mobley. He's being guarded by Tatum here at the start. That puts Horford on Okoro. Swung left side. Garland. Hands off to Strus. This time Jalen chases him out of the left wing. Mobley sets the screen. Strus entry deflected and stolen clean by Tatum. Shuttles it ahead of Derek White. Great defense from Tatum. White stumbles into the paint, throws out to Tatum. Up fakes the 3. Drives around Strus. Mobley waiting. Tatum throws a behind the back pass. It gets to Horford. He swings to Jalen, who forces his way into the paint and gets pulled down and fouled. It was a late whistle, which is why the crowd is reacting, because Jalen was going to turn it over. But was he fouled on his way in?
So where the grab is.
Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, Garland had his arm hooked. I don't know if the NHL would call it a foul. Jaylen Brown straight away. Derek White trying to free him with the screen. Ball punched away by Garland. Jalen has to retreat near half court. Shot clock is at 4. Jalen sees it now. Pulls up straight away. 3. Got it.
Wow. So he makes
That'll calm things down.
Yep.
Star players making star plays. Tatum and Jaylen Brown go back-to-back with 3s, ties the game. LeVert knocks Derek White down, steps into an open 3, misses it. Offensive rebound to Coral, blocked and a put back by Jason Tatum. Boy, Tatum set another really good start after that turnover. Derek White, offensive end, enters to Al Horford. Bad pass, Horford's got it. Finds Jalen in the corner, return to Al Horford on the block against Garland. Take him out. Here comes the double team. Now he kicks out. They find the open man. It's Holiday. Shuttles it into the left corner. Waiting. Tatum 3. Rims out. Scramble for the rebound. Cavs will get there. And LeVert pushes it ahead to Okoro. Cavs have numbers. Okoro lays it up. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Drew Holiday's got it. Cavs blow the fast break. Holiday lead for Tatum. Left-hand dribble drive. Pulls his way past Garland. Forces it up and in. And the Celtics now playing with force. They've scored 8 in a row. And they have their first lead of Game 4.
Man, somebody attacking the rim. Tatum is...
Garland turns the corner on Drew Holiday, forces it up, no good. Horford, who's waiting after Garland beat Holiday. Holiday threads the needle, bounce pass lead to Jaylen Brown, left-hand slam, timeout, J.B. Bickerstaff.
Too easy in that play. ISO one-on-one, give him a little bounce pass going towards the hole, dunks it in cleanly.
The Joe Mazzulla timeout rests the Celtics from their slumber, and they respond with 10 straight. 7:56 to go. Opening quarter of Game 4, Boston 12, Cleveland 8. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Download speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. Cox Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply.
Você está coberto pelo Medicaid? Tome medidas para se certificar de que você e a sua família estão cobertos. É fácil. Basta manter as suas informações de contato atualizadas para que o Estado possa contactar quando for a sua vez de renovar. Esteja atento ao correio do Estado de Rhode Island. Em seguida, haja de imediato. Para saber mais ou obter ajuda com a renovação do seu Medicaid, visite stakeoverit.ri.gov. É o stakeoverit.ri.gov.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
Oh, the weekend. That magical, mythical 48 hours where you are free to do anything but work. So why are you working on your lawn? That's True Green's job. True Green is the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. They'll give you a pro-level lawn and the guaranteed lowest price thanks to their verified price match. Let the lawn experts do your lawn care because you've got way better things to do. Visit TrueGreen.com to get the best lawn at the best price, guaranteed.
The games play here.
Here's the
Nieto, he'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Nieto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Jones with a reset, leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews, drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side, tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
First 5 minutes of Game 4 were brought to you by your New England Ford dealers at F-Series. America's best-selling trucks with 47 straight banners to prove it. You don't often see both timeouts used 4 minutes and 4 seconds into a game, but after the 8-2 start for the Cavs, 10 straight for the Celtics to lead 12-8, and they rise to their feet in the land to salute the man that brought them their championship 8 years ago, LeBron James, Akron's own, sitting in the front row tonight. How many nights, Max? How many nights did we sit in this exact same spot?
Forget all that. What is that on his wife's hand? A squirrel? He's wearing a fur hat. It's 80 degrees.
It is 80 degrees in Cleveland today.
Come on.
I guess the answer is, what do you wear if you're coming with LeBron? Whatever you want to is the answer. Darius Garland, chased by Holiday, gives it up to Okoro. Handoff for LeVert, everything on the perimeter here against Derek White. Mobley touches, three-point line against Tatum, another handoff. Strus coming off a curl, push to LeVert, shot clock down to 4. LeVert drives on Derek White, hangs in the air, misses. Good pressure by Derek White to not foul. Rebound outlet from Holiday to Tatum. Tatum against Strus at the mid-block. Tatum bumps him into the step-back 12-footer, good.
Hey, that's ISO one-on-one. He is going to work right now.
Tatum is 3 of 4 to begin Game 4. Celtics by 6. They've scored 12 in a row. Mobley, hand off to Garland, deep on the left side. Up fakes the 3. Derek White fell down. Going to be an open man somewhere. Okoro doesn't see Strus, though, and returns it to LeVert. 7 on the shot clock. LeVert driving on Holiday. Horford waiting. LeVert squares. Tough jumper's good. That ends the 12-0 Boston run. Celtics lead by 4. Now we're 5 minutes in. 14-10. Jaylen Brown deep on the right side. One dribble in, picks it up, floats to Horford. Now Tatum straight away. Strus challenges Tatum, left hand dribble to the left side of the floor. He dribbled it off his own foot, out of bounds. Second turnover on Tatum. And the Celtics will make their substitutions here. Horford and Holiday will come out. As always, Cornette and Pritchard will enter.
Now, I saw a big guy walking in, but I saw this woman walking with this hat. I'm like, what is that?
All kinds of stars here. Tristan Thompson and his family. Mobley with a handoff for Darius Garland, deep on the left side. He's trying to get position, but Cornette gets there. Mobley puts it to the floor, floats it over Cornette, going to come up short. Cavs are not scoring at the rim. Tatum into the front court against Max Strus. Ball fake to his left, picks up the dribble, long cross court. White launches the quick 3, no good. Rebound knocked away from Cornette, out of bounds by Okoro. That's all Okoro could do to prevent an easy putback. Celtics will get the ball back with 14 on the shot clock.
Luke is around that glass. Does an excellent job of keeping the basketball alive if the Celtics miss.
Celtics better than a +4 on the glass average in this series. Tatum under out of bounds is safer than Jaylen Brown. Jumps into a 17-footer, no good. Bad foul by Mobley. Fouling Jaylen Brown on a deep 2, and he'll get free throws.
Can't be in that position where you just come out and foul like that. You know, it's just too easy.
Tell me if you're with me on this. I got asked about are you concerned, was the question I got about Jaylen Brown shooting free throws. And I said, obviously you want him to make them, but when I get concerned about a guy who's not hitting his free throws, and when he changes his game to avoid going to the free throw line, and I have not seen that from Jaylen Brown. No.
That is true. Guy said, no, I don't want to even get fouled. Here, take this basketball.
So with Antoine when he came back, Ben Simmons obviously. Jaylen gets the first one here after he missed. He had his first 9 of the series, then missed 4 in a row.
Nope. Dwayne Wade back in the game. Oh, excuse me.
Steve Wade.
Sorry.
Now, he replaced Mobley. They went small with Dean Wade a little bit when they were behind in Game 3. Mobley stays out there. Wade is the first one off the bench. He replaces Okoro. Celtics by 6, midway through the first quarter. Wade catches left side against Pritchard. Handoff Strus. Everything's on the perimeter here. Garland, they're not starting to drive till late in the shot clock. Garland gets the Mobley screen. Going to pull up right side 3. He doesn't like it off the fingertips. It's no good. Back iron. And the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Body language was not good on that release. Jaylen works his way to the mid-block. They run away from him, so he takes the 14-footer. Too strong offensive rebound. Thrown down by Luke Cornette.
The Condor from Boston.
16-2 was the Boston run. Celtics lead by 8. LeVert stop and start, fouled by Derek White.
No
Should
shot
be
though.
on the floor.
The thing that I'm getting from Luke, he gets inside out. He's going to stuff that ball back in. I like that. Ain't looking to pass it back out. Just go straight back up with that basketball, dunk it home. Could have gave him a foul then.
Karis LeVert, dangerous inbound. It's ripped away from Dean Wade by Tatum. Bad pass by LeVert. Tatum, shovel pass ahead to Pritchard. Corner three, got it.
These boys coming to put the lights out.
It's a 19-2 Boston run. Celtics have an 11-point lead here midway through the first. After a slow start, Garland, stop and start. Over the shoulder pass, gives Mobley a wide open three. They need this one and they get it. Second three of the series for Mobley in 4 tries, 21-13, Celtics by 8. Pritchard, high left-hand dribble, floats across court. Cornette standing on the three-point line, handoff Jaylen Brown. Jaylen with Dean Wade on his shoulder, and Mobley in front of him, backs it out, 6 on the shot clock. Jaylen Brown's in a square, take a deep three, it's no good, but Pritchard's gonna chase down the offensive rebound in the corner. Pritchard starts his drive, into traffic, kick out Jaylen, he is on the move, he gets deep in the paint, Garland punches the ball away though, Jaylen turns it over, Garland shovel pass ahead to LeVert. LeVert slowed down by Pritchard, turns on him, floats it up and in. 5 straight for the Cavs, Boston lead down to 6, 21-15. Tatum trying to calm things down. He will call the play here with Garland out in front of him, deep on the right side. Tatum on the prowl, dribbling between his legs, starts his drive from the right side, elevates, scoops it, no good, but he gets the foul call. It was late again. I think the fans are being influenced by the whistles coming late. Tatum will get free throws. That's 4 team fouls.
Technical foul here, the Cavaliers. I think that's what they just said, or did they?
First, we're waiting to see. It should be. We called this on Mobley. Everybody sort of gathered at the scorer's table now. They have called a technical because the free throw line has been cleared. And now they call the foul on Garland. I thought Garland had one earlier, but
Mobley
technicals on Strus.
Mobley was away from the play there. But get a couple of free throws, and Tatum has come in and just kind of said, look, okay, this is the way we want to play. I'm going to take over this game. Garland hit him on the arm as he went towards the hole.
That's what he's been listening to all the talking heads say, right? Got to take over games. You got to take over games. Tatum was really eloquent, I thought, after Game 3, being asked about criticism and how he understands why it's come. He understands his place. He was not sensitive. Some guys get really sensitive to it. I thought he gave a real grown-up answer. He gets the first of the 2 regular free throws here.
I wouldn't have been that grown up.
No, probably not.
Probably not. Couple
it
words.
wasn't like a Bernard King answer.
No, it would have been more like, what would rhyme with bite? Bite me.
All right, Tatum gets 3 free throws. He makes them all, and the Celtics push the lead back to 9, 24-15. Tatum is in double figures, less than 8 minutes into Game 4. Mobley, handoff for Sam Merrill is in the game. Quick straightaway 3 over Hauser is good. They need a lot of that from Sam Merrill. That's been a big part of the series. Going to have to be tonight. So is Jordan Niang, who gets some early minutes here. Again, no Donovan Mitchell for Cleveland tonight. Boston by 6. 4 minutes to go in the first, and Pritchard, tricky dribble, left hand, right hand, just turns it over, and this has been the Celtics' undoing here in the first quarter. The best turnover team in the NBA has turned it over 5 times in 8 minutes. Merrill against Pritchard. Push pass for Wade in the corner. Wade up fakes. Pritchard stays in front of him. Cross court, Mobley driving on Cornette.
Whoa.
Up fake.
Gee.
Shovels to the corner. Open is Merrill for 3. Great response by the Cavs. 11-3 run. Boston lead is down to 3. Tatum deep on the right side against Mobley. Sam Hauser in the game for the first time, sets the screen. Tatum left hand, right hand, 7 on the shot clock. Tatum ducks the shoulder, spins, drives, scoops, and scores. That was spectacular. Tatum doing it all here in the first quarter. He's got 12. 26-21, Boston by 5. Garland blows by Tatum, blocked to the rim by Cornette. He wanted the goaltend, didn't get it. Tatum the rebound. Here comes Hauser. Holiday, front court, finds Pritchard. He's open, right side three. Got it. Huge swing. They don't call the goaltender on one end. Pritchard bangs the three on the other, and the Celtics lead by 8.
Condor, great box.
Celtics 4 of 7 from distance. Cavs are 5 of 7. They're still trailing by 8. They're looking for 6 of 8, and they've got it from the end. Great start shooting threes for the Cavs, but they trail by 5. 29-24. 2:35 to go in the first. Jason Tatum straight away against Wade. Richard sets the high screen. That puts Garland on Tatum. He blows right by him. Steps to his right. 3 no good. Offensive rebound. Cornette. Turnaround putback is good. Cornette just out-dueling Mobley.
Working him in that glass. Mobley had no answer at all. Justin Thompson about to come in this game.
31-24. Cavs down 7 as Garland stop and start. Herky-jerky move. Steps around. Hauser trying to hand off to Mobley. Mobley drops it loose on the floor. Mobley has it back. Turns, fades to the free throw line. No good. Rebound Tatum. Mobley going backwards instead of forwards. Back screen set by Cornette on Wade. They're going to call the foul on Luke Cornette.
You can see that one
Cornette
coming
really
already.
arguing it. You could definitely see it coming, but was Cornette moving when he hit him? That is going to be another turnover. So if I told you 10 minutes into the game the Celtics would have 6 turnovers and Cleveland would be 6 of 8 from 3, you'd say how much are the Celtics down by? Instead, Boston's up by 7. 31-24. They have shot it great at the start. LeVert. Left-hand dribble. And it's Cleveland's offense that has struggled without Donovan Mitchell all throughout the playoffs and especially in the series. Strus, left corner, spinning on Horford, drives, lays it up in the left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, put back Tristan Thompson. What he's always done. 31-26. Boston by 5. Minute 32 to go in the first quarter. Holiday finds Tatum in the corner. Tatum against Strus. Tatum's had a big first quarter. Left-hand dribble into Strus. At the mid-block, turns, creates some room. Step back, got it. 14 for Tatum here in the first quarter. 33-26, Boston by 7. LeVert, cross-court pass deflected by Hauser, but LeVert gets it back into the way to Merrill, who launches a deep 3, air ball. And that brings the crowd back to their seats. Cavs 6 of 9 from 3, but they are just 4 of 13 inside the three-point line because they don't have a Donovan Mitchell who can score driving downhill. Boston by 7 as we enter the final minute of the first quarter right now. Tatum deep on the right side against Strus. Hauser sets the high screen. Tatum coming down here. Hangs in the air, tried to dunk it over Thompson. He missed it, but he gets his own rebound as Thompson went flying, and Tatum puts it back up and in.
Goodness.
35-26. Tatum up to 16 now. Celtics by 9. They run all off away from Tristan Thompson, so he hands off to LeVert. LeVert turns the corner. They run away from him at 12 feet. Wide open jumper, and he banks it home.
Shot clock.
Officials blow the play down. I guess the clock kept running. Should be 37.3. They put an extra second and a half on the game clock. Celtics will look for the 2 for 1 here, leading by a touchdown. 35-28, 35 seconds to go first. Pritchard knows it. He's going to drive right on LeVert. Pump fake. LeVert doesn't go for it. Kick out gets to Holiday. 2 for 1 almost gone here. So the Celtics now look for the best shot they can get with 11 on the shot clock. Holiday deep on the left side against Tristan Thompson. Dribbles between his legs. To his right, Holiday, pump fake, handoff, Horford, 4 on the shot clock. Horford turns on Niang, crazy flip shot from the baseline, 6 feet away is up and good.
Al's always had it in his repertoire.
So no Donovan Mitchell. The Cleveland offense has been fine, but their defense has fallen apart. Celtics shooting 67%. They have a 9-point lead. Final seconds of the quarter, Celtics have a foul to give, and they give it with 6.3 to go. It's on Pritchard. Celtics will get Derek White back in the game. Come get Hauser for defense. Although Sam Hauser's defensive numbers individually are ridiculous. He led the NBA in net rating in the regular season. He is the runaway leader in net rating in the playoffs. It's crazy. Niang will trigger the inbound. 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cleveland down by 9. LeVert switches to the left hand. Horford trying to ride that shoulder. LeVert falls away on the baseline and hits, beating the buzzer. So go figure. Cleveland loses their best offensive player, but their offense was great in this first quarter. They're going to put a split second on the clock here because they let the last 2 or 3 tenths tick off the clock when they shouldn't have. So the Celtics will get the inbound at the end of their own back.
Say this. Don't try anything tricky.
Yeah, ask Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Tatum gets into Pritchard. He will not get it away from three-quarters court. He got the glass, and that's it. And the first quarter comes to an end. So the Cavs lose Donovan Mitchell, shoot 50%, 6 of 9 from 3, and they put 30 on the board. That's the good news. The bad news for the Cavaliers in the game they have to win. They trail anyway. End of one in Game 4. Boston 37, Cleveland 30 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Spray paint now comes with more control because Rust-Oleum's new Custom Spray 5-in-1 lets you choose the right spray paint pattern for every surface, making details more defined, edges more cutting edge, and big projects more possible. So whether you're tackling a tight corner or covering a broad surface, do-it-yourself is now more doable. Custom Spray 5-in-1, only from Rust-Oleum. 1 can, 5 ways to spray. Shop now on Amazon.com.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry, or call 401-596-7000 today.
Drive in the moment with the Road Trip Ready Accord Hybrid and CR-V Hybrid from Honda. And when you're driving a Honda, you're driving the brand named Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand for 2023. So bring on the weekend getaways. Bring on the far destinations. Bring on the memories.
See dealer for financing details based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Well, the nightmare for the Cavs without Donovan Mitchell tonight was that their offense, which has been horrific in the playoffs without him, particularly in this series, when they've scored under 0.7 points per possession, which, believe me, is simply atrocious offensive numbers. Yet they put 30 on the board, as they did twice in this series, both in Game 2, and yet they couldn't get a stop, and the Celtics take a 7-point lead into quarter number 2.
Getting wherever he wants to go. Jason Tatum kind of doing it all. 12 minutes so far, 6 for 9 from the field. 16 points, but other thing, has 4 rebounds already. That's what I want to see. Attacking the rim, rebounding the basketball. You're going to be so much more efficient when you're there.
Celtics basketball brought to you by East Coast Metal Roofing, official roofing partner of the Boston Celtics. Visit East Coast Metal Roofing, your lifetime roofing solution. Celtics lead by 7 as we go to the second quarter. Welcome those of you who got the radio on at Fenway tonight on a beautiful night. But not for Cutter Crawford, who gave up 3 in the top of the first. Red Sox have been a plucky insurgency early in the year, a couple of games over 500. Bruins will try to stay alive tomorrow night in Sunrise, Florida, hoping the sun doesn't set. Trying to do what the Panthers did to them last year, down 3-1. Second quarter begins with Pritchard, Holiday, Horford, Hauser, and Jaylen Brown on the floor. Tatum out for the first time after a 16-point first quarter. Pritchard against Niang. Going to go left side to Holiday. Entry coming to Jaylen Brown against Strus. Jaylen steps into the paint, forces one up with the right hand, and he hits.
Got a little bit of contact, wanted the harm and the foul. But the Cavaliers right now can't stop you.
Jaylen's shooting over 60% in the series, 3 of 6 tonight. Celtics by 9. Merrill being chased by Pritchard. On the left side, finds Strus in the corner. 3 over Jaylen. Bounces in. It looked like it was going to kick out, but it kicked out off the window and fell back in for him. So Strus has found his rhythm. Cavs down 6, 39-33. Holiday zips it out diagonal to Al Horford on the wing. Hand to Sam Hauser. Steps to his right. Chased by and smothered by Niang. Jaylen Brown enters to Horford. Diagonal kick out. Here's a good look for Hauser. 3, though, comes up short. Offensive rebound. Holiday steps through, scoops and scores with the left hand.
Boy, he's been so good. Again, picking up that second chance opportunity.
And that looked like his winner in Game 5, playing for Milwaukee a couple of years ago, right before Tatum on this day 2 years ago had that monster Game 6 in Milwaukee. Tomorrow's the anniversary of the Mother's Day 50-point game last year in Game 7. 3 missed by LeVert. Holiday has the rebound. Through the center court logo. Angles to his left. He's going to pull up, shoot a quick 3, and knock it down.
That dude has been so effective.
Celtics have matched their largest lead, up by 11 here early in the second quarter, 44-33. Tristan Thompson and Jaylen Brown doing battle here as the ball is shuttled towards Niang. Niang driving on Sam Hauser, bodies him to create some room, but the flip shot comes up short. Rebound, Niang deflects it. Pritchard doesn't go to the floor, and Merrill comes up with it. Finds the open man, LeVert. LeVert, three over Hauser, no good. Offensive rebound again, LeVert. LeVert throws it to the far corner. Niang controls it, launches as Horford charges at him. He misses the three. It was a bad pass, and Niang had to take time to get in rhythm, and Horford was able to challenge the shot. Holiday slowed down by Niang. Stop and start. He's going to drive on Niang. Pump fake, turns around, little 360, and he flips it up and in with the left hand.
Boy, he's doing it all right now. I mean, this is championship mantle for this dude.
Doing the old man game right now. Holiday with 7 points in this segment. Celtics by 13. Strus to his right. Horford waiting for him in the paint. Bounce entry, Tristan Thompson. Kick out LeVert. He's going to blow past Holiday, get to 10 feet, and his jumper's good. LeVert's been good here. Cleveland offensively, you'll take these numbers here. 35 on the board. They're shooting 47%. Good night shooting threes. Bad entry by Jaylen Brown. He overshoots Horford. Celtics have now committed 7 turnovers in the first half. Merrill enters. Thompson all alone. Two-hand slam. Not a good sequence for the Celtics. 13-point lead, quickly down to 8. Or 9, I should say, as they're going to say. That bucket for LeVert. And the Boston run gives them a 9-point lead. Jaylen Brown attacks, switches to the right hand, runs it off the window and in as he goes crashing to the ground. And did Jaylen trip Strus as he was going back up the floor? Remember, we saw that in Game 2, right? The old Jordan Poole play in the NBA Finals a couple of years ago.
Now, well, they call this a flagrant.
Yeah, he definitely grabbed. Jaylen definitely grabbed the foot of Strus. That's a bad play by Jaylen Brown. He should know better because the Celtics did that. Had it happened to them in the finals a couple of years ago. And they're going to look and see if that qualifies as flagrant, which it should.
7. We will review this foul to determine if there is a potential hostile act.
That's the voice of Mark Davis, the crew chief tonight. Strus was sort of standing over Jaylen. Jaylen didn't appreciate that, and his response was to trip Strus. This comes with 8:44 to go in the first half, and the Celtics leading by 11.
Jaylen comes in. Strus is trying to run away from him, standing over him, kind of tries to run, and Jaylen just grabs his leg.
Jaylen felt that Strus took a little extra time holding him down. But, yeah, that's a mistake by Jaylen.
Easy call. Easy opportunities.
Celtics have outscored the Cavs by 4 so far in this quarter, with Jason Tatum on the bench. Donovan Mitchell and Sam Cassell having a little conversation out at half court. Donovan Mitchell wearing the full sweats. Really, just the last thing you want to see is another star player not playing in the playoffs. Coincidence or not, Max, that the first year of the player participation policy, which did what it was designed to do during the regular season, we've had so many injuries in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, and you look at Brown goes in, he gets hit in the back of the head by Strus, but then Strus is kind of just grabs the leg. Easy call. Probably going to be a 2-shot whip ball.
Yeah, and then get the ball back and give it away extra possessions. Celtics trying to win their 7th road game 4 in the last 8 tries. The only loss was that buzzer loss to James Harden and the Sixers last year. Here's Mark Davis.
Upon review, it has been determined that Brown's contact, although illegal, was not unnecessary or excessive. It is a common foul.
Wow. So a common foul. Cavs bench not amused. Mark Davis is explaining it to him.
Wow. Let them play. Let them play.
It's a lifelong history of us saying what's on our mind. That's a bad call. That was excessive. That's the definition of excessive. Well, should have been technical.
And we've
seen... It wasn't a hostile act, but it was excessive.
It was. And we both agree with that. But the way they're calling games right now, saying, not significant contact, but this time he grabbed the leg and easily you could have hurt it. Easily.
I want to say it was Derek White that Jordan Poole did that to in the finals 2 years ago. Almost the exact same spot on the floor. And in addition, it also took away a odd man break for the Cavs. Mark Davis is still at the scorer's table. They're probably just making sure the time is right on the clock when everything happens.
Can't change the call.
No. But again, maybe Mark Davis, maybe when he put the headset on, maybe he was talking to the NHL. They said, that's no foul. Swayman could have played that, no problem.
Wow. Hey, let me just say to you, bro, let it go. Let it go. It's over.
Here's the thing, as you always say about the really good, like, they're good enough. They don't need help.
Oh, you're getting the classic Cedric Maxwell right there, huh? Hey.
Now to try to incite the crowd a little bit, they're showing the play over and over again where Jalen, he reached out, he grabbed the foot of Strus, and he just tripped him up. I mean.
Belay my last. Upon review, it has also been determined that the foul occurred prior to the ball being released. Therefore, it is away from the play foul. They will shoot one free throw on the ball back and receive the ball back.
There's a compromise call. Well, I don't know about that.
Well, it is
the ball. They were looking on the extra review, the second review, to see if it was a dead ball foul. So that will be a free throw for Garland. And then the Cavs will get it back. It's a small little thing in this game, but with nobody around him and his confidence wavering, Garland needs to make this free throw. Now, J.B. Bickerstaff is still, they're pantomiming. We're not courtside here. We're up elevated at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, as we have been forever in the old Joe Tate perch. But the pantomiming is clear of J.B. Bickerstaff pantomiming Jaylen Brown, tripping up Strus, and now more issues at the scorer's table, and the officials again converge. This is when I wish Joe Crawford was still here. All right, people, let's get this going.
And he's not shooting a free throw.
Yeah, Sam Merrill's going to shoot it. And he will make it after all that. So the Cavs cut it to 10, 48-38, and they will get the ball here. Inbounding front of their own basket. All this nonsense happened 3 minutes and 16 seconds into the second quarter.
All right. Tell you what you've given also, giving Tatum much more time to rest.
You did that. Horford, everybody. Garland into the front court. Holiday waiting for him. Push pass for Strus. Return to Garland straight away against Holiday. Merrill coming off the screen. Fires over Hauser. No good. And the rebound. Derek White deflects it to Luke Cornett. Cavs have now missed 3 of 4 from distance after starting 6 of 9. White entry gets to Holiday. In traffic, he forces it up. No good. Scramble for the rebound. Mobley. And Merrill can't get it. Should be Boston ball, and it is. Ooh, that's an opportunity lost for the Cavs.
But also at the same time, Celtics throwing the ball into traffic. You don't have to. You're getting all the easy shots you want to. Easier opportunities, easy entries.
Not as much rhythm here with Tatum out of the game. Derek White from the corner. Gets it in safe for the Jaylen Brown. Plenty of time, 12 on the shot clock. Out it comes to Cornett. One dribble looking for Hauser, and his pass is deflected. He tried to force it, and another Boston turnover. Garland into the front court, leans into the free throw line and scores. 7-2, Cleveland run, and they have cut it to 8, 48-40 as the Boston lead. 8 Celtics turnovers here in the first 16 minutes. Jaylen Brown uses the Cornett screen. Slowly goes to his right, lobs it for Cornett, diving in the basket, knocked away from him out of bounds. Celtics will keep it with 11 to shoot. The Celtics are running their plays. The Cavs have them scouted, and the Celtics are not going to the second option here. They're forcing it into whatever they want to run.
They see a read, they see a place to go, and just going there instead of looking it over and taking the next option.
They sent 2 men at Cornett when Holiday was all alone in the corner. For all the people that complain about the 2s and the 3s, that's when you look for the open 3. Derek Jason Tatum back in the game. Derek White has it straight away. Tatum sits for 4+ minutes. White turns the corner. Garland on the shoulder, leans in. Runner comes up short. Rebound Mobley. Cavs trying to make it a 2-possession game. Okoro into the front court. Drop back for the trailer. Strus sets, fires for 3. How about Joe Mazzulla? Celtics build the lead and then shoot themselves in the foot. 8 Boston turnovers, and the lead is just 5. 7:36 to go. First half of Game 4. Boston 48, Cleveland 43 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Groceries, check. Clean bathroom, check. Take out the trash, check. Lawn care? You know what? I'll let True Green take this one. True Green is the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. They'll give you a pro-level lawn and the guaranteed lowest price thanks to their verified price match. The best lawn, the best price, guaranteed. Check, check, check. Visit TrueGreen.com to make your to-do list a whole lot better.
Are you covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
Looking to consolidate your debt, lower your interest rate, or need to borrow money? We can help. Borrow up to $50,000 with a personal loan from Westerly Community Credit Union. With our low rates, you can enjoy one monthly payment you can afford. Apply today at westerlyccu.com/loan. Visit one of our branches located in Wakefield, Westerly, Richmond, or Coventry. Or call 401-596-7000 today.
The games play here.
Here's Vietto. He'll scramble in, feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Vietto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right.
Special man.
Jones with a reset. Leans forward, takes the snap from Andrews. Drops back, stands in, throws it back shoulder. Myers catches the 45 near side. Tackled by Sherman. Boy, they're going to work against the former All-Pro.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Stay tuned for more. Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Joe Mazzulla is taking a couple of frustrating timeouts here in the first half. 13-point lead is down to 5, 48-43. Celtics on top with 7:36 to go in the first half of game number 4. This break in the action brought to you by Janet Jackson. Together again, live for one incredible night with special guest Nelly at TD Garden on Friday, June 28th. For tickets, visit livenation.com. Celtics committed the fewest turnovers in the NBA this year. Fewer than 12 per game. They've committed 8 in less than a quarter and a half here tonight.
Well, the turnovers thrown into areas don't do you any good. And you say Luke, who normally is so effective, looked at a backdoor play that wasn't there. Cavaliers give you everything you want, but you have to be smart.
No Donovan Mitchell, and the Cavs are having a great shooting night from 3, 8 of 15, 50% overall. They've got 43 points on the board. Not quite to the midway point yet of the second quarter. Celtics, when they haven't turned it over, they've been crazy efficient shooting it. And the Celtics are dominating the glass. And throughout the course of the playoffs, teams that have won the rebounding battle have won nearly 80% of the games. Celtics starting lineup out there with the exception of Cornette in for Horford with 7.5 remaining in quarter number 2. Boston by 5. Derek White for Holiday, standing on the three-point line. Strus right on him. Holiday down to the shot clock, bounce pass to the cutter. Tatum, pump fake, blocked from behind by Dean Wade. And Garland comes away with it. Garland for Strus, quick 3, right side, got it.
Wow.
9 straight for the Cavs, and the Boston lead is down to 2. 48-46, Derek White turns the corner over the shoulder. Drew Holiday steps to his right, launches an off-balance 3 and hits it.
Hey, calm down, calm down.
Drew Holiday's got 10 all in this second quarter. 51-46, Boston by 5. Cavs are shooting it great here. Garland takes the handoff, Holiday in front of him. Garland, stutter step to the elbow. Throws to the wing. Okoro up fakes the three, turns Cornette around, floats it back to the corner. Garland drives baseline, floats it over Cornette. No good. Weak side defensive rebound for Jaylen Brown. Good defensive stop. Boston by 5 on the ball. 6:27 to go first half. Jaylen Brown pull up on Mobley, handoff to Derek White, and away from the play. Another Boston turnover. Offensive foul. Moving screen set by Jaylen Brown.
Boy, Jaylen Brown had this up and down so far. That poise has been really good, but turned the basketball over several times.
Celtics are shooting it great, but they've committed 9 turnovers now. They are averaging 9 a game in the series. We are not yet midway through the second. Strus driving, floats into the corner, open. Okoro for 3, no good. Weak side offensive rebound. Mobley over Jaylen Brown. Muscles him, misses the putback, and the rebound goes off Mobley. No, they'll say off Jaylen Brown. It'll be Cleveland ball. Jaylen
has to be stronger on that offside. That time you got to box him out, put a body on him. Mobley's not that strong.
Strus under out of bounds, hits safe into Mobley. Now they reset with Garland straight away, 9 on the shot clock. Garland against Holiday. Left-hand dribble, stop and start. Blows right by Holiday, but he stumbles a little bit. Under the basket, turns, and scores. Great sequence offensively for this Cleveland team. Shooting 49% now. Starting to get some offensive rebounds. The Celtics lead by 3, 51-48. 5:35 to go in the first half. Tatum deep on the left side against Dean Wade. Right-hand dribble blows by Garland into a wide-open 3. No good, back iron. And the rebound comes all the way out to Strus. Cornette had rebounding position, but the long shot gave a long rebound. Strus for Garland. On the left side, Garland. Right-hand dribble inside the free throw line. Attacks, handoff to Mobley. Mobley spins on Cornette, flips it up, and gets the bounce. A 13-3 Cleveland run, and the Boston lead, which was 13, is down to a single point. 51-50. Derek White spins, drives to the mid-block, kick to the far corner. Jalen waiting, kick outfield on the hop by Holiday, swung to Tatum. Tatum attacks the paint, lobs it for Cornette, 2-hand slam. Again, they go to Tatum, and he bails them out by making the right play. 53-50. Boston by 3, 4:48 to go first half. Cavs playing without Donovan Mitchell, trying to even the Eastern Conference semifinals at 2 apiece. Garland steps to his left, deep 3, short front iron, rebound Cornette. Wouldn't mind seeing Horford back in this game. Long lead for Derek White. Left corner against Okoro. As he picked up that pivot foot, he floats to the Cornette on the wing. He'll return it to Holiday straight away, 11 on the shot clock. Drew Holiday steps to his left, away from Mobley. 3 is on line, but a little too strong. Long rebound. Okoro beats Derek White to the spot, falls down, but he gets it away to Dean Wade. Celtics trying to get back defensively. Cavs with the ball down by 3.
Double pick here.
Okoro can't set the screen on Derek White. Garland drives past him anyway into the teeth of the defense, gets gobbled up and blocked. Holiday comes away with the ball into the front court. Holiday slowed down by Dean Wade, going to bring it back out of the wing. Holiday, scoop pass for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen trouble with that handle again. Against Dean Wade, bounce pass to the cutter. Derek White up fakes on Mobley. Mobley takes the paint away, kicks out Tatum, bounce to entry. Cornette reverses it up and in. Timeout, J.B. Bickerstaff.
Calm it down. Settle your stuff down.
Tatum's making the right play every time down. 3:46 to go first half of Game 4. Boston 55, Cleveland 50. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
Covered by Medicaid? Take steps to make sure you and your family stay covered. It's easy. All you need to do is keep your contact information up to date so the state can reach you when it's your turn to renew. Be sure to watch for mail from the state of Rhode Island, then take action right away. If you have health insurance through Medicaid, it's easy to make sure you stay covered. To learn more or get help with your Medicaid renewal, visit staycovered.ri.gov. That's staycovered.ri.gov.
Imagine looking up and seeing 47 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 47 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the all-new F-150 and the 2024 North American Truck of the Year, Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Who's going to step up for Donovan Mitchell was the question. It has been Max Strus, who was 5 of 18 shooting threes in the first 3 games of the series. 5 for 5 tonight. Celtics lead was 13. Now it is 5, 55-50 with 3:46 to go in the first half. LeBron James back watching his former team play in the playoffs. Wayne Gretzky is at Madison Square Garden tonight watching the Rangers play.
Huh?
And so Cedric Maxwell is here watching his former team.
Old school night. Reggie Miller was in the building. Madison Square Garden. You see that?
It's funny, the legend of Reggie, that 30 for 30 was on last night. Nick Wright was talking about this on FS1 today. Reggie Miller's worst win-loss record in any building in the NBA, Madison Square Garden. Because remember, when the Pacers won that game, they had lost
all you need is one, my friend.
Well, here's the point. They had lost like 22 games in a row in that building. The Pacers and Knicks, who had the great series in 94 and 95, reprising it now after another amazing Game 3, and then Game 4 not so much yesterday, as the Knicks finally looked like a team that had been run down, got blown out of the building. That series will shift to Madison Square Garden tomorrow night for Game 5. And Celtics would love get this game and end the series on Wednesday and get another break, but their lead is down to 5 here. Karis LeVert, handoff to Max Strus. This time Jaylen Brown on him. Garland watched by Pritchard. It's a screen from Mobley. That puts Garland on Tatum. 5 on the shot clock. Garland jump pass to the corner. LeVert, right-hand dribble. Little wraparound pass, finds a wide-open Garland for 3.
Tell you what, they are running their offense efficiently.
They're running the offense great, and they're making all these shots. They are 10 of 19 from 3. Not a good three-point shooting team, generally. But they've cut the Boston lead at 2. Tatum, right-hand dribble, coming strong. Kick out, Pritchard. Deep 3. No good. Front iron. Cavs can tie or better after trailing by 13. Mobley into the front court. Hand off Max Strus. Strus looks up, moves it to the left corner. LeVert all the way back out to Strus. LeVert doesn't set a screen. He peels away. Jaylen Brown on Strus. Over the shoulder pass. LeVert runs away from Horford, and his 3 would have given Cleveland the lead. Instead, he missed it. Tatum boxes out Mobley, and Jaylen Brown has the rebound. Boston by 2. Jaylen sizing up LeVert, throws that right shoulder into him. Attacks, turns, fades. Very tough shot, bounces out. Cleveland another chance to tie or better with 2.5 to go until the break. Garland steps around a screen, straightaway 3, rims out. Offensive rebound, Noah Okoro. His kick out was kicked by Tatum. That will reset everything, and the Cavs, who had 2 good looks to get the lead here and had missed them both.
They're quite normally so efficient at rebounding. This time lost contact. This man just came over and grabbed the basketball.
Celtics a little bit of that Game 2 defense in both series so far in the first half tonight. Max Strus deep on the left side against Tatum. 5 on the shot clock. Okoro sets the screen. Strus against Al Horford. Step back, another 3. Finally, he misses one. His first miss in 6 tries. Derek White has the rebound. Boston by 2. Tatum, left-hand dribble, coming strong on Okoro. Okoro trying to hold his ground. Tatum forces it up, trying to draw the contact. Easy foul call. And Tatum will get free throws. J.B. Bickerstaff responds, and the crowd responds to him, waving his hand, but...
You see him. Okoro simply was holding him as he went up with that basketball.
Tatum initiates the first contact. Was Okoro... Here's the question that you have to ask as an official. Okoro was right up under him. Was he entitled to Tatum's shooting space?
LeBron, you're not jumping up going...
Tatum gets the first free throw. The thing about LeBron is I'm not sure there's ever been an athlete more conscious of being on camera at all times, which he is. He lived his life that way. Tatum's first point of the second quarter gives him 17. Second free throw is also good. Celtics by 4, 57-53. 2 minutes remaining right now in the first half. Garland. Challenged by Pritchard. Okoro sets the screen. That puts Garland on Horford. He peels away. Wide open 3. Garland didn't like it, but it's good.
Al never stepped up.
23-11 is the Cleveland run over the last 8 minutes. They are shooting 48% from the floor and exactly the same number from 3. They are 11 of 23 outside, 11 of 23 inside. Celtics have a 1-point lead. Minute 36 to go. Celtics have really killed themselves with turnovers here. Tatum spins with a left-hand dribble, dives in strong, throws to the corner, fields it on a hop by Horford. It was a soft pass. Horford's got it, throws it back out to Tatum. In the left corner, launches the contested three. No good. Offensive rebound, Al Horford. He'll pull it back out with a new 14. Pritchard swings to Jaylen Brown, deep on the left side against LeVert. Jaylen puts it to the floor. In the left hand, pump fake, steps through on Mobley, kick out to the corner, going to force Tatum to bail him out again. He throws a bounce pass to Tatum, who is standing out of bounds, and the Celtics falling apart here offensively. 10 turnovers now in the first half.
Just turn the ball over. Take the easy looks.
Yeah, the Celtics have not played well tonight.
And still have the lead.
They have not played with poise. 10 turnovers, and now the Cavs can regain the lead they had very early in the game, trailing by 1 now with 106, 105, 104 to go in the first half. Garland switches to the left hand, draws the Uzdana, drives on Horford, bounce pass. Okoro met at the rim, blocked clean by Tatum. Horford outlets Tatum, racing into Karis LeVert, shovels it up and in. Wow. Tough bucket for Jason Tatum to stay under control there. He's got 20 in the first half. Cavs trail by 3. Technical foul on the Celtics. Tatum, for arguing that it wasn't an and one.
A lot of contact.
And Derek White says, calm down. Tatum says, I'm all right, I'm fine. Well, Tatum must have said something when he didn't get the and one. So instead of it being an and one, it's going to be a -1 here, probably with Garland going to the free throw line. He gets it. 59-57, and now the Cavs will get the ball back with 52.9 to go in the half, trailing by 2. Quick 10-second station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The home of the Bruins, Patriots, Rams, and Celtics. Boston's home for sports is 98.5, the Sports Hub. An Easley Media Group station.
Randy and Max, year 23, and it feels like every year we're here for the playoffs. Karis LeVert or Evan Mobley, top of the circle, handoff Garland. Garland, low right-hand dribble, Derek White in front of him. Shot clock down to 7 as Garland backs it out. Garland going between the legs, gets the Okoro screen. Tatum reaches out, punches the ball away from Garland, out of bounds. Cavs will keep it, but they're down to 2.6 to shoot.
Boy, Tatum has been so active.
He really has. It's been a great Tatum game. He just needs a little more help. Courtney Kirkland will hand the ball to Okoro. 2.6 to shoot, 31.9 to go inbound. Hits Holiday, bounces back to Okoro, has to launch from half court. That's a shot clock violation as it hits the glass and not the rim. Now the Celtics get it with, right now it says 27.2. They got to fix that. So it's a 29.4, so 5.5 second differential on the 2 clocks as the Celtics get the ball here, leading by 2.
These plays again have been just kind of lopsided. Tatum's the only one right now that's been so aggressive on both ends.
They get Wade in for Garland for defense, and so Garland doesn't pick up the 3rd foul. Ball in the hands of Derek White, hounded by LeVert out at half court. 12 on the shot clock, 18 on the game clock. This week, counted down to the first half. Derek White going slowly with that right-hand dribble. Straight away now, moves it left corner. Holiday bounce past Tatum out of the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum spins on LeVert to the left hand, falls away. Really tough 3. Got it! And Tatum pumping his fist. He's put the Celtics up by 5. He's got 23 in the first half.
Man.
Celtics had the foul to give, and Derek White gives it with 2.8 to go. That's a tough shot. Tatum's making big plays. He's been the best player on the floor by a mile in the first half of Game 4. 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
Boy, that's how you answer your critics, boy.
.8 to go. Strus whips it into the corner. Garland turns, fires. The 3 got blocked by Holiday, and that's how the first half will come to an end. So the Celtics commit 10 turnovers, don't defend the 3-point line, but a 23-point first half for Jason Tatum gives him a 5-point lead. Joe Murray coming up. Scores from around the NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, Sox over at Fenway, you name it. He's got it. Then back here for the second half of Game 4. Celtics led by Jason Tatum lead the Cavs 62-57. It's halftime of Game 4 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Happy Monday.
For real?
Yeah, my Mondays feel a lot better since I found an amazing therapist.
Ugh, jealous. I really need to find a good therapist, but I don't know where to start.
Find and book the right therapist for you on ZocDoc. Look, the patient reviews say that Dr. Taylor is super compassionate, she's in network, and available tomorrow.
What would I do without you?
Probably look for a new job.
You've got more options than you know. Download the free ZocDoc app to book today.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Download speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. Cox Internet is powered by fiber and connected to the premises via coaxial cable. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply.
As humans, we're naturally driven by the search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. When I was looking to hire someone, it was so slow and overwhelming. I wish I had used Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors, according to Indeed data, and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. And Indeed doesn't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Derek White going slowly with that right-hand dribble. Straight away now, moves it left corner. Holiday bounce past Tatum out of the wing. Forward to shot clock. Tatum spins on Levert. To the left hand, falls away. Really tough three. Got it! And Tatum pumping his fist. He's put the Celtics up by 5. He's got 23 in the first half.
All right, welcome into Celtics halftime. I'm Joe Murray, and there you heard it there. Big 3 in clutch time, even though it was the first half, for Jason Tatum as the Celtics have a 62-57 lead tonight in Game 4 of the series. Celtics lead 2-1. Story in this one is Donovan Mitchell out for Cleveland tonight. He is not playing. And so far, Levert coming off the bench, starting in his place, has 12 first-half points. Also has 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Darius Garland, though, 11 first-half points, 5 assists. He's been dishing the ball out very well. And Max Strus has gotten going. 5 of 6 from downtown for Cleveland. And they are seeing a little bit more time from Sam Merrill, who added 7 points off the bench for Cleveland. As for the Celtics, you heard there, Jason Tatum had a monster first quarter, 16 points, and then added to it there in the second quarter. He's 2 of 6 from 3, all 5 free throws he's hit, 8 of 14 from the field in 20 minutes, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, also has the 1 block as well in this one. And Jaylen Brown, 20 minutes so far, 4 of 8 from the field. Has missed 2 free throws, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Also has 11 first-half points.
Derek White trying to free him with the screen. Ball punched away by Garland. Jaylen has to retreat near half court. Shot clock is at 4. Jaylen sees it now. Pulls up straight away 3. Got it.
Wow. So it makes
That'll calm things down.
Yep.
Star players making star plays. Tatum and Jaylen Brown go back-to-back with 3s. Ties the game.
There you go, back-to-back threes from Tatum and Brown in that sequence. And there's been a lot of just back and forth tonight. Celtics go on a run. Cleveland responds. Then the Celtics respond. It's been one of those first halves so far tonight. No points so far from Derek White in the first half. We gave you the statistic. When White scores 15 or more, the Celtics 7-1 in their last 8 playoff games. When he's under 15, they're 1-6. 0 points for him so far. But they are getting contributions from Drew Holiday, who slowly is starting to score more. He's got 5 assists as well, 3 steals, 5 rebounds. He's doing it all, and also has 10 first-half points.
Derek White turns the corner over the shoulder. Drew Holiday steps to his right, launches an off-balance 3 and hits it.
Whew. Hey, calm down.
Drew Holiday's got 10 all in this second quarter, 51-46. Boston by 5.
They needed all 10 of his points in that quarter. They lost to Cleveland 27-25 in that frame. They did win the first quarter 37-30. As for the bench for the Celtics, Sam Hauser has played only 8 minutes. He's struggled so far in this round. 0 points. Really not doing anything else. Luke Cornett, though, in his 10 minutes of action, has 8 points. He's got the 3 rebounds and 1 block. We've also gotten Peyton Pritchard, 2 for 3 from downtown in 13 minutes, and he has 6 first-half points. So he's already gone over his 1.5 over for our nice little payday for one of our great colleagues here at the station. But Celtics lead 62-57 right now, and trying to go up 3-1 in the series. And, of course, Cleveland trying to do it tonight without their all-star Donovan Mitchell, who is missing tonight's game. As the Green lead the series 2-1. Like to see more from Derek White in the first half. We'll have more in Sports Hub headlines coming up in just a little bit. There's NBA games, NHL games, ton of NFL news. And the Red Sox, that team, remember them? Yep, they're still in action as well. So Celtics lead at halftime, 62-57. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
As humans, we're naturally driven by the search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search at all. Don't search, match with Indeed. When I was looking to hire someone, it was so slow and overwhelming. I wish I had used Indeed. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors, according to Indeed data, and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. Ditch the busy work. Use Indeed for scheduling, screening, and messaging so you can connect with candidates faster. And Indeed doesn't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
The Coca-Cola Company, Keurig Dr. Pepper, and PepsiCo are bringing consumers more choices with less sugar than ever before. From sparkling flavored and bottled waters to zero sugar sports drinks, teas, and sodas, consumers are taking advantage of these choices. In fact, nearly 60% of beverages sold contain zero sugar. To learn more, visit balanceus.org.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Você está coberto pelo Medicaid? Tome medidas para se certificar de que você e a sua família estão cobertos. É fácil. Basta manter as suas informações de contato atualizadas para que o Estado possa contactar quando for a sua vez de renovar. Esteja atento ao correio do Estado de Rhode Island. Em seguida, haja de imediato. Para saber mais ou obter ajuda com a renovação do seu Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov. É o staycovered.ri.gov.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, Boston Celtics playoff coverage presented by Amica Insurance as the Celtics chase Banner 18. Visit amica.com today to learn more about America's award-winning customer service. There'll be one other game tonight in the NBA as the Dallas Mavericks lead the series 2-1 over Oklahoma City. They host them in Game 4 tonight. In the NHL, Rangers looking to close out Carolina. They're up 1-0 right now with 12 minutes to go in the second period in that one. Later on tonight, Colorado, they trail Dallas 2-1 in the series. They host them tonight. Puck drop is at 9:30. And the Red Sox and Rays over at Fenway Park tied at 3 right now in the top of the fourth inning. Cutter Crawford 3 1/3. He's got 3 strikeouts so far in this one. And in the NFL, Jared Goff, a big contract extension worth over $200 million. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-through oil change. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, now open in Weymouth, Canton, Bedford, and Natick. I'm Joe Murray. Right now, Celtics lead 62-57. Randy and Max, they'll have the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Does your money work hard for you? Earn more with an e-checking account from Westerly Community Credit Union. Get a crazy high interest rate, plus there's no monthly fee, no minimum balances, and you get up to $20 each month in free ATMs. Visit us online at westerlyccu.com/e-checking or visit one of our branches to open an account today.
The games play here.
Right back, Pasternak steers it to the left corner. Krejci's got it. Right circle, Pasternak fires, he scores! David Pasternak! Jones under center, a give to Stevenson, runs it through the right side. Go! Goal, bounces outside the 20. Goodbye to the 10, to the 5. End zone bound! Patriots take the lead! Touchdown! New England!
Bang, bang! 2! You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Mass Mutual knows that finances can lead to uncomfortable conversations.
We should talk about our finances.
Sure. How about Friday evening?
Soccer practice. Saturday morning?
Soccer game. Maybe Wednesday night?
Girls' night. How about Thursday?
Guys' night.
Let me see your phone. So next time we're both free is 3 months from now.
According to calendar.com, the average American schedules less than 4.5 hours a year for finances. Your finances deserve more. Go to massmutual.com today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again. Live for one incredible night in Boston. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. TD Garden, Friday, June 28th. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
With the Shaw's Star Market Deals and Delivery app, you'll earn points on every purchase. And now there are even more ways to easily redeem your points for rewards. Members enjoy personalized deals and can save up to 20% weekly. Earn gas discounts of up to $1 a gallon at participating stations. And you can easily opt in to redeem points for automatic cash off at checkout. Just set it and forget it. All with the new and improved Shaw's Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Become a member for free when you download today.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
This is Reliving the Green.
What a bat by DJ! 42 for Paul Pierce! A 3-pointer for Danny! KG is locked and loaded tonight.
A look back at this date in Celtics history.
Varejao for 3. No good. Rebound, Kevin Garnett, and the Celtics will simply dribble out the clock. Rondo across half court. Nobody outside their locker room thought the following words would be spoken. But the Boston Celtics have not only shocked the NBA world, they may just have changed it. They have upset the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference semifinals 4-2 and laid on the Cavaliers, their team, and the city of Cleveland as devastating a defeat as you can imagine. Well, for once in my life, prophetic words. What that call was about was sort of hinting that LeBron was going to leave Cleveland, which of course he did, famously taking off his jersey at TD Garden 14 years ago tonight as the Celtics won that series after their stunning win here in Game 5 to go up 3-2. And we had some choices with reliving the Green Max because 2 years ago tonight, Jason Tatum may have topped that moment with that 40-plus point performance at Milwaukee with the Celtics down 3-2, saving that season and bringing that home for Game 7 where Grant Williams knocked down all the threes and the Celtics went to the conference finals.
Well, it was really good. Tatum has been exceptional tonight.
Great tonight.
Not only on the offensive end, but Sean on the defensive end. Blocking shots, rebounding the basketball, making steals.
So why are the Celtics only up by 5? Cleveland has made, the Celtics this year had made more threes than the opponent over and over and over again. It was the signature stat of the team that went 64-18. The Cavs made 4 more threes than the Celtics did in the first half, 11-7. Celtics committed 10 turnovers. There was a lot of uneven play. Boston is up by 5 here, but the Cavs have that energy playing at home. They've got confidence now playing without Donovan Mitchell. Can they keep shooting at this rate?
I doubt if they can keep shooting this range, but just want to be effective and just start attacking the rim, doing what you need to do.
Celtics will get the ball first, going left to right, wearing the regular road green uniforms here in the second half, leading by 5. The series they lead 2-1. Tatum puts in the hands of Al Horford. Now swung to Holiday right side, entry to Tatum. Okoro chases him down at the low right block. Tatum spins and has the ball punched away. Tatum turns it over. 10 Boston turnovers in the first half, and there's number 11 starting the second half.
That has to come back and bite you in the butt.
Garland, bounce entry, Mobley, and very deep on Derek White. Easy dunk. Left hand. Really bad start for the Celtics here on the first possession of the third quarter. 62-59. Boston by 3. Holiday against Strus. Deep on the right wing, left-hand dribble behind the Horford screen, works his way to the elbow, trying to get Horford free. Bounce entry caught by Horford, flips it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound Strus. Strus trying to sneak up behind the back of Jaylen Brown, instead gives it up to Okoro. Mobley goes after Horford, runs it off the window, no good. Rebound Derek White. Mobley didn't know what he wanted to do there. Now it was an in-between possession he gives away. Derek White, hand back to Tatum. Tatum fouled by LeVert.
Tell you who is, they got to find some way. Get White involved in this game.
Derek White was the unquestioned MVP of the first round series against Miami, but he has gone quiet here in round 2. He has not scored tonight. Sam Hauser hasn't scored. Jaylen Brown, chased by Okoro, gives it up to Derek White, right side, now to the shot clock. White, quick pull-up 3, rims out, 2/3 of the way down, rebound Strus. Chased by Holiday, Mobley picks off Holiday, so Strus, with Horford in front of him, exposes the ball, but he's got it back. Hands to Mobley, who stumbles in the paint and scores with the left hand. Did a good job to keep his footing, and the Boston lead is down to 1.
I'm not sure stumbling, Sean. Maybe walking.
Jaylen, offensive end, switches to the left hand, attacks Mobley, spins on him and scores with the right hand. Mobley was playing him as if he was going to drive and try to block him the same way he blocked Franz Wagner in that pivotal Game 5 here, but Jaylen Brown stopped instead and scored from the smiley face.
Put on the brakes then.
64-61. Boston by 3. Strus. Jaylen Brown on his left shoulder, gets the Mobley screen. Strus goes cross court. Okoro up fakes the 3, drives into the paint, runs past Jaylen Brown, scoops it up and in, scoring the foul. Jaylen didn't know how to take the charge, and now the Cavs can tie it.
Right. Jaylen isn't built for that. You know, certain guys understand he was driving right towards him and then just flipped him as he went towards the basket.
You're just joining us, Cavs playing without Donovan Mitchell tonight. Had a great start in this game, 8-2. Joe Mazzulla early timeout, and it looked like for all the world they had settled things down. Celtics then went on a 19-2 run, led by 11. Missed free throw here for Okoro, so the Celtics somehow still hang on to the lead. Cavs have had many chances to tie or take the lead here, haven't been able to do it. 64-63, Boston by 1, early third quarter of Game 4. Derek White, deep straight away against Garland. Moving slowly to his left, floats it back to Tatum, quick entry, Horford. One dribble in on Mobley, spins it off the glass, no good. He missed that badly. Claps his hands together because he knows he missed an opportunity. Mobley, bounce pass lead. Here's Garland, slowed down by Derek White. How many chances will the Cavs get the lead? They're going to get it now as Garland beats Derek White clean, goes to the left hand and scores. And after trailing virtually all night, the Cavs are finally back in front. 65-64. Cleveland by 1. Derek White drives, kick out, Horford touches into the corner. Drew Holiday all night to shoot a 3, but it comes up way short, and Mobley has the rebound. Cleveland by 1 and the ball. Garland against Derek White. Handoff Strus. Deep three. No good. Back iron. That was a force. That's one of the shots that you better make it if you take it. Jalen gets the rebound, and Joe Mazzulla will call another timeout. But the Celtics have to start over again. Their 13-point lead is long gone. 8:58 to go. Third quarter of Game 4. Cleveland 65, Boston 64 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we're changing the way homeowners think about roofing, siding, and window projects. It doesn't have to be stressful or take weeks of your time. Our process is efficient and stress-free every step of the way. It starts with a free consultation where we discover the best options for your home and budget together. We want to talk with you, not at you, and most of all, we want to listen. At Marshall, we know every roofing, siding, and window project is unique, so we work hard to never lose sight of your vision. It's your project, your terms. Why settle for less?
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov.
The games play here.
Vietto, he'll scramble in, feed to the high side. Carlson sent it out in front. Vietto a shot, and that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Bruins crash to the front, left to the net. Coyle out in front. Gets Gibson out of position. He scores! Charlie Coyle with a dangle. Sneaks it inside the near post with Gibson down and out. Bruins 7, Ducks 1.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
With UMass Lowell, becoming a high achiever is highly affordable. Choose from over 20 online graduate degrees under $20K. Get started today with UMass Lowell. Visit uml.edu/online.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Celtics fans can score 5 cents off per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Go proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who now have to come from behind, trailing by 1, 65-64, with 8:58 to go in the third quarter of Game 4. A frustrating night. At some level, it seemed so obvious when Donovan Mitchell went out, because I've seen this show so many times before that this was going to be a difficult night. It was going to be a slog, but all of a sudden, Max Strus knocking down a bunch of threes. Cavs have made 11, Celtics just 7 of 18 from 3, and they don't seem to be playing the way they normally play.
Well, playing the way they normally play on the offensive end, you definitely talk about that, but Mishon's been really turning the basketball over.
That's what I'm talking about.
When you turn the ball over at that kind of rate, you're going to get many opportunities, but you have to be more in the position of controlling that basketball. It's precious.
Celtics led the NBA, committing 11.9 turnovers, fewest in the NBA this year. They've committed 11 here in Game 4. As a result, the Cavs have gotten 10 extra shots, and that's the difference on a night the Cavs lead by 1, 65-64. We'll see where those turnover numbers are at the end of the night. Starting lineups will stay on the floor for both sides. 3 minutes and 2 seconds into the second half. Celtics now trailing for the first time since the opening minutes of the game. Drew Holiday floats it to Tatum. Strus on him, out of the logo. Jaylen Brown fighting free. That's where the ball goes. Free throw line. Jaylen chooses Horford in the corner for an open 3. Bounces out. Offensive rebound. Jaylen Brown 1-on-3. Muscles it back up and gets fouled.
Wow.
Cavs got to get that rebound 1-on-3.
I mean, Brown beat 2 guys going back. Garland didn't box him out, just stepped through. Now put him where he doesn't want to be, at the free throw line.
Now you got Al Horford now is 4 for 17 in the series shooting threes. Celtics just need to get that second guy going behind Tatum as Jaylen bounces the first free throw in to tie it. Holiday had a nice stretch early in the second quarter. Bench scoring is 14 apiece. On night, the Cleveland bench is Wade, Merrill, and Niang. Jaylen Brown gets them both. 66-65. Celtics regain the lead. 8:39 to go in the third quarter of Game 4. Darius Garland hounded by Holiday. Holiday wearing the white headband as he stands in front of Garland. Shovel pass into the corner. Mobley against Tatum. Tatum's been on Mobley most of the night. Mobley looking to get it back to Garland. He's being fronted by Holiday, so the ball comes all the way out to Okoro. 5 in the shot clock. Okoro drives at the mid-block, throws out to LeVert. Going to take the deep three over Jaylen Brown. Air ball. That's good defense.
That was one of the first stances I've seen defensively. Celtics able to have a man on a man, hat on a hat, doing a great job of not letting the Cavaliers get in those little creases and something.
On paper, the Cavs should not be able to score. They struggled to score with Donovan Mitchell this year. Playing without Donovan Mitchell and Jarrett Allen, they still got 65 on the board early in the third. Jaylen Brown deep on the left side. Here in the booze after he tripped Strus earlier. Drives strong on the left side, forces it up, no good. Rebound, pinballs all the way out to LeVert. LeVert hands it to Strus. It hits Strus in the face, but he's able to control it. Strus drives on Tatum. Tatum takes the lane away. Strus spins all the way back to the free throw line. Bounce pass out to Okoro. They let Okoro shoot a three. He does. Bounces short. Rebound, Tatum. His sixth. Boston by 1 and the ball. Tatum, 23 in the first half. Hasn't scored yet here in the third quarter. He's got Okoro on him. Tatum switches to the right hand. Push pass out to Jaylen Brown. Drives, runs right into Strus. They got to call this foul on the floor. Strus thought he got there in time. It's a bang-bang play.
So Brown going into traffic. And that's dangerous. You don't have to. What we don't see right now is more ball movement from the Celtics.
Fans boo because there's a Pavlovian response of putting the replay on it. That was the definition of a foul. Strus just got there too late. 11 on the shot clock for Derek White. Can he get going? Derek White creeps in left side, finds Horford. His right elbow jumper, swish. Celtics just creating open shots, calming it down, not turning it over. Lead is 3, 68-65. 7:14 to go in the third. Garland. Tricky dribble to the free throw line, over the shoulder pass, gives Okoro pretty good look at a three, comes up way short, and Jaylen snatches the rebound away from Strus. Boston by 3. And the ball, Jaylen Brown, offensive end against Strus. Stop and start, spins into the paint, back to his right, scoops it up and in, scoring the foul on Strus.
That was nice. Spin move, got away from him, and all Strus did was just grab him by the arm. Count this one, possible one.
You talk about these all the time. This is the difference. In the olden days, Strus really would have made sure that Jaylen didn't get that shot away, but you're so afraid of technical fouls, of all the other stuff that comes with it. Even though he had Jaylen hooked, he kind of let him shoot that shot.
Pulled his arm. Detroit, back in the day, would have pulled your arm right out of the socket.
And then Lambeer would have stepped on him. Jaylen bounces the free throw in, so a three-point play, and the Celtics have calmed it down after the Joe Mazzulla timeout. They've scored 7 straight. They lead by 6, 71-65. Jaylen's up to 18 on 6 of 11 shooting. Darius Garland, high left-hand dribble, finds Okoro straight away. Okoro moves to his left. He's going to hand off to LeVert. Everything again on the perimeter here. LeVert moving to his right. Shot clock already at 5. LeVert dribbles to the top of the circle. He's going to have to launch it. He does over Horford, and he hits the three. Go figure. Great defense for 23 seconds, but LeVert just hit a contested three. Cavs have made 5 more threes than the Celtics have tonight. Tatum gets fouled. Bad foul by Garland, stepping in the path of Tatum. And now, is that 5? Yes. Cleveland is already over the limit here, and a lot of these fouls are so unnecessary. Committed by the Cavs. Now the Celtics can just continue to pound it, get to the free throw line here with 6:24 to go in the third.
What a shot that was, though, by LeVert.
Great shot by
LeVert. He was going no place.
Hey, the Cavs have shot it great. They're shooting it better tonight than they did in Game 2. They played better in Game 2, and they had Donovan Mitchell going crazy, but they're shooting it better tonight. We made 12 threes. Celtics just 7 of 19. Tatum makes the first free throw here, so a 2-possession game. Early re-entry here. Luke Cornett coming in about 5 minutes into the third quarter. Al Horford played a season-high 39 minutes in Game 3 Saturday because Mobley basically didn't come out of the game. Horford has played 20 tonight. Tatum's free throw is in the air and right down the middle for his 25th point of Game 4.
That man is controlling this game.
73-68. Boston by 5. 6:15 to go in the third. Mobley. Hand off LeVert. LeVert back to his left behind the Mobley screen. Creeps down the left side. Fumbles the basketball out of bounds. They'll say a Celtic hit it. Holiday got a hand on it. Cavs will keep it with 8 to shoot.
Holiday, man. What hands.
Under out of bounds for LeVert. Into Mobley, hand back to LeVert. Turns the corner. Derek White trying to stay on him. LeVert forces another three, comes up short. And the rebound for Holiday. Let's just need to challenge at the three-point line. Jalen driving on Strus, falls away and banks it in. He got caught in between. Strus was off balance, and Jalen decided to take the runner. Banked it in, and J.B. Bickerstaff will call the timeout. Great sequence again. Joe Mazzulla called the timeout early in the first quarter. Celtics came out of that with a 10-0 run. Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout early in the third quarter, and the Celtics go on an 11-3 run, and the only three was that late three by LeVert. 5:55 to go, third quarter of Game 4. Celtics by 7, Boston 75, Cleveland 68. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Welcome. Today we're talking with a developer from SeatGeek, a ticketing app that just does what it's supposed to do. That sounds boring. Wouldn't it be more exciting if I had no idea if my ticketing app was going to work?
Well, we innovate so that fans can save all their excitement for the concert.
Interesting. A ticketing app that gives fans peace of mind? What a breakthrough.
Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
The games play here.
Right Pasternak steers it to the left corner. Krejci's got it. Right circle, Pasternak fires, he scores! David Pasternak! Jones under center, a give to Stevenson, runs it through the right side. Go! Goal, bounces outside 20, goodbye, to the 10, to the 5, end zone bound! Patriots take the lead! Touchdown, New England!
Bang, bang, 2! You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
When you switch to high-efficiency heat pumps, you're creating a more sustainable future for your business. And National Grid is here to help you make the upgrade with rebates on a wide range of innovative heat pump equipment. Heat and cool with an all-in-one solution through New England cold and sweltering summers. Enjoy sustainability that's designed to last for businesses of all sizes and lower your carbon footprint for years to come. It's time for the future. Find the right heat pump solution for your business at ngrid.com/sportshub today.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire. The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Celtics can regain the momentum. They're up by 7, 75-68 with 5:55 to go in the third quarter of Game 4. As we check out the out-of-town scores brought to you by Nissan. You deserve a car that thrills you. Nissan's got an exciting full line to put goosebumps on your goosebumps. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop your local Nissan store at NissanUSA.com. Dallas and OKC will play Game 4 tonight with Dallas up 2-1. Rangers lead Carolina 1-0 late in the second, trying to end that series, and the Red Sox down 4-3 at Fenway in the fifth. You like the Mavericks tonight to go up 3-1?
I do.
Wait for the ball, foul, yep. And Max Strus encouraging the crowd to continue to get on Jaylen Brown, who, if that's on Jaylen, it's his fourth. So now you got 4 fouls on Jaylen midway through the third, and Peyton Pritchard races to the scoring center. So things even up a little bit here. Jaylen Brown has to come out of the game.
All right, Jaylen, get out the game now. Don't pick up no technical.
Still barking. Tatum picked up a technical earlier. Celtics will go smaller. Pritchard goes to guard Merrill. LeVert over the shoulder pass from Mobley, standing on a three-point line. Cornette waiting for a drive. Mobley shut off at the free throw line, throws the bounce pass back out to Strus. 5 on the shot clock. Strus turns the corner on Derek White. Lob for Mobley. He has to land, and as he puts it back up, he gets fouled by Cornette. He's trying to reach in for a jump ball. Instead, he fouls him with 0.9 of a second on the shot clock. That hurts.
Wow. Great catch, though. He was literally behind the basket. So defensively, what you do, you keep that guy pinned in. Don't let him back up.
Just the 4th and 5th free throws for the Cavs as Mobley misses the first because they've been shooting threes all night. Mobley now 6 of 8 in the series from the line. Forget how young he is still. Interesting year, an interesting run here playing without Jared Allen. He gets 1 of 2 free throws. Boston by 6 and the ball, 75-69. 5.5 to go in the third. Tatum struggles to get it into Pritchard, has to come back to get the basketball. And he will walk it across half court with about 2 seconds to spare. Go to Tatum left side, guarded by Dean Wade. Mobley's on Cornette. Pritchard sets the screen. Tatum blows through that, attacks the right side. Pump fake on Dean Wade. Shut off at 12 feet. Tatum turns, fall away, crazy tough shot, rims out. And the rebound for Merrill. Tatum forced that. And here's LeVert. Offensive end behind the Mobley screen. Holiday fights under it, right in front of LeVert again. LeVert drives left side, pump fake. Cornette doesn't go for it. Kick out Merrill, fall away 3, no good. He got away from Pritchard. That can't happen. But Cornette grabs the rebound, the miss.
Sometimes you're watching the play. Pritchard was watching instead of staying with his. Whoa.
Derek White just launches a 3 and knocks it down. Maybe that's the one that gets him going. Cavs got crossed up defensively. They were playing White as if he was going to drive. Instead, he knocks down a 3, and the Celtics have to lead back to 9. Bounce pass. Strus. Mobley attacks, scoops it up, and in. Mobley's in double figures now. 12 points, 7 rebounds for Mobley. Boston by 7. 4:28 to go in the third. Derek White lobs it into Tatum against Karis LeVert. About 16 feet away on the left side. Tatum holding it over his head. Show double team for a second. Now Tatum, 1 dribble drive, pulls up, jumper, too strong. Offensive rebound. Cornette got a hand on it, but he knocked it well right of the hoop, and it's rebounded by Strus. Strus galloping into the front court, goes all the way. Cornette waiting for him, blocks the shot. Then Mobley got away with a foul on Derek White. White gets it away to Pritchard. Pritchard attacks Wade, and then shovels back to White, who joins the play. Derek White drives on Wade, forces it up, no good, and the rebound again eludes Cornette. Strus going to leave it go for Dean Wade. Back and forth we go. Cleveland with the ball down by 7. 3:49 to go in the third. Strus getting harassed by Holiday, shovels it to Mobley. Mobley looking for Strus, who's cutting, and they're calling a foul saying Tatum slowed him down. That's the last foul the Celtics had to give here with 3:44 to go in the third. That's the first foul on Tatum, who did pick up a technical earlier.
They're playing a lot of minutes now. Logging these minutes well is I am looking at Holiday. Holiday at 27 minutes right now. Boy, he's doing a great job.
Inbound in safely to Garland. Garland moving to his left. Bounce pass. Here's Mobley. Pump fake and draws the foul on Cornette. He scoops it up and in, and they're giving it to him. Now it was way after the play, but they'll say Mobley continued his shooting motion, so he can now make it a 4-point game. If the Celtics get out of here with a win tonight, you know it's coming down to the end. It's just been scratch and claw all night. The news an hour before the game that Donovan Mitchell wasn't going to play tonight. If you've been down this road, as we have so many times, you just knew it was not going to be an easy night.
Well, you didn't think the Celtics would have as many turnovers, and you sure didn't think they'd be in the lead the way the Cavaliers have shot the ball.
The Cavs have cooled off, but they still made 4 more threes than the Celtics. But Mobley now getting himself going. He's got 6 points in this sequence, and the Boston lead is down to 4. 78-74. 3:32 to go in the third. Drew Holiday standing on a 3-point line. Here's the handoff to Tatum. Tatum into the corner back. Al Horford. Mobley playing off him a little bit. Ball moved back to Holiday. 7 on the shot clock. Holiday, slow right-hand dribble on Mobley. Steps back into the corner. Shot clock down to 4. Holiday has to force the 3. Got it! And that's the answer to Karis LeVert's one earlier in the quarter.
That dude's been lights out, man.
Holiday's been great here in these 2 games in Cleveland. Garland dribbles under the basket. Horford chases him, so no shot. Garland runs all the way out to the 3-point line. Launches no good. And Hauser flies in to grab the rebound. Boston by 7 on the ball. Tatum slows it down as he brings the Celtics across half court. Dean Wade waiting for him. 2:54 to go in the third quarter of game 4. Boston by 7. Tatum with just 2 in the quarter, 25 in the game. He turns the corner on the left side. Ball fake on Wade, 7 on the shot clock. There's going to be Tatum here. He steps to his left, takes the 3. No good. Long rebound belongs to Strus.
More ball movement, Sean.
The ball movement, player movement there. Tatum settled. Strus, right-hand dribble, coming strong. Horford waiting for him at the rim. Took Strus off balance. He missed the shot, complains about a foul, so it's 5-on-4. Tatum finds the extra guy. Sam Hauser running the floor, makes it pay off by laying it in. Strus got to be better than that. First points for Sam Hauser. What you get for running the floor.
Drew's about to get technical.
Boston by 9. 2:13 to go in the third. Garland against Horford. Creeps in on the right side. Pulls up 15 feet. Switch. Darius Garland, 6 of 14 tonight. He's got 17. 83-76. Boston by 7. Briefly double-digit lead for the Celtics early in that second quarter, but it's been close most of the night. Holiday over the shoulder pass. Horford open. Left side three. No good. Long rebound. Mobley's got it. Now Horford continues to be cold. Mobley struggling to get it back to Garland. Has deflected away out of bounds. Cavs keep it. They've got 3 seconds to get it across half court.
Al's getting some great looks, though. Wide open. He could take his time. He actually is shooting it a little too fast.
He's the top plus-minus player for the Celtics in the series, but he's just 4 of 18 from 3. I'm not seeing a little pressure on the ball here as they have to get it across half court, but Holiday will let Garland just walk it over with a second to spare. Merrill sets the high screen. That puts Garland on the Hauser hunt. He's got Celtics has 9 of 24 from distance tonight. 3 of 5 for Drew Holiday, 6 of 19 for everybody else. Garland trying to make it a one-possession game. Moving to his right, Wade picks off Hauser. Garland slowed down by Horford, kick out Wade, moves to Merrill. Merrill dribbles to the straightaway spot against Hauser. Shot clock down to 3, shovels to Wade. Wade gonna have to set himself, take the 3, no good. Celtics dodge one there. Holiday lost the shot clock. He should have stayed in front of Wade, who got an open shot, but he missed it. Pritchard, stop and start, foul by LeVert, and that's going to be free throws.
Good move then by Pritchard. This time kind of did the hezzy just a little bit. Got this man stuck, and then LeVert just reached out, hit him on the hands. He's trying to go towards the basket.
Pritchard goes to the free throw line for just the second time in the series.
Oh, and another thing's happening too. The minutes that Al's starting to log up could be affecting right now his legs of just shooting the basketball. That's what happens when you don't have that other dude over there that reduces your minutes.
Celtics plus 11 on the glass, but the Cavs have got 9 extra shots because of the 11 Boston turnovers in the game. We were speculating earlier, could the Celtics play small? I think it's a card Joe Mazzulla may have in his bag, but I don't think he wants to play it when he's in the lead. Be a change of pace for if you fall behind. Celtics by 7 after the free throws from Pritchard. Here comes Garland, racing the distance, tiptoes the baseline. He almost stepped out of bounds, and he's forced a bad pass picked up by Holiday. Sends Pritchard away. Pritchard into the front court. Wade gets back, so Pritchard a hand to Holiday. Kick out. Horford doesn't want to shoot now. He's going to return it to Pritchard, and the Celtics will now go under 24 seconds, so they'll hold for a good shot. 11 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock as we count it down to the third quarter. Celtics will take the lead into the fourth. Pritchard switches to the left hand, steps back on Dean Wade, 3 in the air. Got it! Big Pritchard scores 5 straight points to double the Celtics lead. They're up by 10. Darius Garland going to hit half court with 5 seconds to go. Garland, tough pass fielded by Wade, finds Merrill. Merrill launches at the buzzer, no good, and that's how the third quarter will come to an end. But the Celtics close the quarter strong. 10-4 run. Pritchard right in the middle of it after he replaced Jaylen Brown after Jaylen got the 4 fouls. Fans thought Merrill got fouled after shooting that 3 at the buzzer. Get clipped by Holiday.
He did.
Jeremy Swayman still could make the save. Celtics led by 7 at the end of 1. They led by 5 at halftime. They're up by 10 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 in Game 4. Boston 88, Cleveland 78 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Tip the entry to Smart. No look, bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand, and the Celtics are dancing right now. They are
Brogdon across half court. Nets fans headed for the exits. Tatum, pull up 3. Good night. You know what MVPs do? They still got 29 in the Tatum to the right. Holds up on LeBron. They're isolated, right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline, turns, fades, got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Yeah, that's how it feels when you can get something else with Rack Exchange. A bigger TV, an upgraded washer, a different item altogether. Because now you can exchange an item at Rent-A-Center for another item within 6 months as often as you want. Learn more at rentacenter.com. For customers in good standing within 6 months following active rental date, exchange item subject to approval and adjustment of payment. Prior rent paid applied to reduced total cost to own for replacement agreement, but not in full to same as cash amount.
Every day, our world gets a little more connected, but a little further apart. But then, there are moments that remind us to be more human.
Thank you for calling Amica Insurance.
Hey, I was just in an accident.
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of.
At Amica, we understand that looking out for each other isn't new or groundbreaking. It's human. Amica, empathy is our best policy.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly. Be 21.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
You can score 5 cents up per gallon with GoPay. Download the GoPay app today for the fast and convenient way to pay at the pump. Go proud to be the official fuel partner of the Boston Celtics, who are 12 minutes away from a 3-1 lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals. But it just feels like it's going to get dicier than that. They have a 10-point lead, 88-78. As we go to the fourth, all year long, Peyton Pritchard has played key minutes. He has fit in where he has gotten in, and a big sequence there. Jaylen Brown picks up the 4th foul. Midway through the 3rd quarter, Peyton Pritchard comes in, holds Sam Merrill in check, and then scores the final 5 points of the quarter. So instead of leading by 5, Boston leads by 10 as we go to the 4th.
Well, the defensive end is where it's going to be the key. Brown thought he was in this game, but took his uniform off, but now he's back on the bench.
Celtics 10 turnovers in the first half. They turned it over on their first possession of the 3rd quarter and then did not turn it over again. 4th quarter of Game 4 is underway. Cleveland with the ball down by 10. Darius Garland against Drew Holiday. Celtics playing with Hauser, Tatum, Cornette, Pritchard, and Holiday. Jaylen on the bench with 4 fouls. Garland pulls up 17 feet, leans in and scores. Made some big shots tonight. 17 for Garland. 15 for LeVert, 15 for Strus. Most of those for Strus coming early. 88-80. Boston by 8, their first possession now of the 4th quarter. Tatum wants it, gets it against Tristan Thompson. Baseline extended. Hauser runs the other way, got to clear out the floor for Tatum, who takes the 18-footer and knocks it down. That's why you clear out.
Clear it out because Tristan Thompson has his hands down.
27 for Tatum. Garland with Hauser in front of him. Attacks the paint, kick out Merrill, steps to the elbow, throws to the corner. Waiting there is LeVert for 3. No good. Back iron. Rebound off the hands of Tristan Thompson, but he chased it down. Hand to Merrill. Runs to the corner. His 3 is no good. Rebound Drew Holiday. Celtics dodge one again. Tristan Thompson, another offensive rebound. Boston by 10 and the ball. A minute gone in the 4th quarter. Jason Tatum, best player on the floor without question tonight. Challenged by Strus. Cornette comes out, sets the high screen. Feeds Tatum into Tristan Thompson. Tatum switches back to the right hand. Drives now on Strus. Gets to the dotted line. Squares and hits.
Spaghetti-o.
This the night. Jason Tatum finally takes it on himself. 92-80. Boston by 12. Tatum's up to 29. 10:32 to go. Garland straight away against Drew Holiday. Finds Strus left side. Pritchard reaches in, knocks the ball away. Which way we going? Cleveland ball. Pritchard screaming at the back of the bench for a replay review. They're looking at it. Matt Reynolds saying it's not worth it. Not worth the challenge. Keep that in your pocket. With the Celtics up by 12 and 10:28 to go. Sam Merrill comes out. Okoro returns. Strus just wearing Drew Holiday right now. Holiday knocks the ball away. Strus has it back. Strus switches to the left hand, falls away late in the shot clock. Deep 3, no good. Back iron rebound. Cornette knocks it away from Tristan Thompson, but all he can do is knock it out of bounds. And Tristan Thompson winning the battles as he has seemingly against the Celtics from the time he walked into this league.
Thompson just getting inside out. Just keeping the basketball alive. Another possession here.
LeVert swings to Garland right side. He's open. Deep. Three is good. Did not hesitate.
That's a rebound you lost, though.
Garland's up to 22 because of the offensive rebound of Tristan Thompson. 9-point Boston lead, 9:56 to go. Hauser catches, moves into the corner for Drew Holiday against LeVert. 8 on the shot clock. Holiday, Garland has him pinned pretty good. 5 on the shot clock. Holiday pulls his way onto the baseline. Holiday steps through, hands to Cornette, diving in, and they foul Luke Cornette. It's another foul on Strus, his third, and Cornette will get free throws with 1 second on the shot clock.
1.4 on the shot clock. Strus has to foul in, and great play then, and great read by Holiday, who has done just as well. Not scoring as many as Tatum, but controlling so many different facets of the game.
Celtics only have 13 assists. Their assist-to-turnover ratio was one of the best in the NBA this year. Tonight, 13 assists, 11 turnovers, but they have a double-digit lead now with 9:44 to go in Game 4. Cornette and Derek White, who traded the Celtics free throw lead all year long. Cornette misses the second one. And the lead is 10. Just as it was when we started the quarter, 2 minutes and 18 seconds ago. 93-83 Boston. Tristan Thompson standing on the three-point line. Looking for Garland, has it. Holiday chasing. Tristan Thompson picks Holiday off Garland. Garland now harassed by Tatum. Gets it back to Tristan Thompson. Handoff Garland. Fall away. Leans into a three. Front iron. No good. Rebound Tatum. That's really good defense there. Celtics stayed disciplined. 10-point lead on the ball. Pritchard finds Holiday. Holiday fires a three over Tristan Thompson and buries another one. Drew Holiday has come alive this weekend in Cleveland, and the Celtics have their largest lead of Game 4. 96-83. Karis LeVert against Sam Hauser. Step back three. Can't get it back, and the rebound, Luke Cornette out-muscles Tristan Thompson and gets it away to Drew Holiday. Boston by 13 on the ball. Tatum wants it. Holiday finds him left side. He's open, up fakes the three. Drive, shuttles it back to Holiday. He up fakes the three. He can't touch it. Somebody else has to, and Garland will. Celtics turn it over. Garland dribbling behind his back, but Drew Holiday staying in front of him. Handoff to Strus, and now he's got Holiday on it. Tristan Thompson pounding it, looking for help. Strus comes to get it. They float it to Garland. Pretty good look from the corner. Three is no good. Rebound. Hauser pulls it away from Okoro. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla.
Great timeout here by Joe. Get connected again defensively. Holiday's a little tired out there. He's been playing his ass off. Get somebody else involved. Time to get Derek White maybe back in this game to get something going from him.
Could the Celtics win a game without bombing threes? Could they win a scratch and claw slugfest? That's what they're closing in towards now. 8:32 to go in Game 4. Boston 96, Cleveland 83 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
Who's in for Mohegan? Obviously everyone. It's an invitation that you can't ignore to experience a place that just feels different. Mohegan Sun, a place that welcomes you in, all in. For the flavors, the fun, the unbelievably unforgettable. Because you plus me plus Mohegan equals the best time ever. And what comes next is, well, everything. This is how it feels when you're all in for Mohegan. Mohegan Sun. Visit MoheganSun.com today to start your experience.
¿Tiene cobertura de Medicaid? Tome medidas para asegurarse de que usted y su familia conserven la cobertura. Es fácil. Solo debe mantener actualizada su información de contacto para que el Estado pueda comunicarse con usted cuando sea su turno de renovar. Asegúrese de estar atento a recibir correspondencia del Estado de Rhode Island. Luego tome medidas de inmediato. Si tiene seguro médico a través de Medicaid, es fácil asegurarse de conservar la cobertura. Para obtener más información o pedir ayuda con su renovación de Medicaid, visite staycovered.ri.gov.
ACH Seeds is a sweet choice for more reasons than one. Our Homegrown Giving Give Back program donates $10,000 to a deserving nonprofit organization on behalf of Crystal Brand sugar beet seed growers. You nominate, we donate. How sweet is that? Who's eligible? First responders, youth programs, food banks, healthcare clinics, and more. Where should this year's local homegrown giving donation go? Let us know. Be the heart of your hometown. Nominate an organization today at achseeds.com.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
In the first two games of this series, Drew Holiday had 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And then he had those exact same numbers in Game 3 all by himself. Tonight, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and he has been sticking to the basketball like glue. And their Cavs must think there are 3 of them out there. He is doing it again, and slowly but surely, methodically, the Celtics not styling and profiling and throwing haymakers. They're winning in the clinch tonight, and they push the lead to 13 with 8:32 to go.
That's what you're looking to do. Everybody talk about what you want to have and who's going to play. Make sure you have a guy out there you're boxing now. Make sure you're in positions right now. I'm a little surprised that Tristan Thompson, he's out the game now, but Jaylen Brown back in this game.
Jaylen Brown picked up his 4th foul midway through the 3rd quarter. Now can come back in with 8.5 to go. He joins Holiday, Cornette, Pritchard, and Tatum. Tatum is painting a masterpiece tonight. Holiday deep on the right side, enters to Tatum. Tatum against Dean Wade, 8 on the shot clock. Tatum, baseline extended. Considering his options, 4 on the shot clock. Turns, fades, short, front iron, rebound. Cornette had it, but it's knocked away from him, out of bounds by Mobley. And this is Boston ball. Bickerstaff is arguing. The naked eye, it looked like it went off Mobley.
No, it did. Mobley was there, but Luke kept the basketball alive. He'll be an unsung hero, but keeping this basketball alive did an excellent job.
6 rebounds for Luke Cornette tonight in 16 minutes. Top plus-minus player in the series for the Celtics is Al Horford. He's the top plus-minus player again tonight. Shot clock down to 9. Jaylen Brown against LeVert. Deep on the left side. Jaylen looks at the other shot clock, spins to the free throw line and knocks one down.
Let's calm everybody down. Go take a chill pill, everybody.
Largest lead for the Celtics now, 98-83 with 7:48 to go in Game 4. It's going to have to be Garland and Strus and Mobley. No Donovan Mitchell tonight. Garland turns the corner with Pritchard on his shoulder. Kick to the corner. Wade for 3. Flat, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Celtics back 15 and the ball. They got some swag now. Jaylen on the offensive end. Pulls it back on Mobley. Looks back to Joe Mazzulla for the play call. Shot clock at 12. Jaylen dribbles back into the logo. He's against Mobley straight away. Pritchard sets a screen. Jaylen 7 on the shot clock. Jab step, leans in on Mobley, long cross court, bad pass deflected. Holiday has it back, shot clock at 2. Holiday going to have to launch here, a running 3, front iron no good. Cornette kept it alive, but eventually Mobley's got it. Here come the Cavs with 7:08 to go, down by 15. Garland, stop and start, herky-jerky move. Cornette doesn't go for it, kick out Mobley. Mobley return to Garland, wide open, clean look at a 3, got it. Garland's been really good here in the second half. He's carried the offensive load, but he has not had any help. He's up to 25, but the Cavs trail by 12 with 6:47 to go. Tatum against Dean Wade. Left-hand dribble drive. He's deep in the paint. Ball punched away. It pinballs around onto the basket. Mobley's got it. Celtics give away another possession. Garland pull up 3 in transition. Nope, back iron. Long rebound. Deflected off the fingertips of Tatum. Strus has it. Dean Wade steps into a wide open 3 and hits it. And in the blink of an eye, the Celtics go from a 15-point lead and the ball to up by only 9. 98-89 with plenty of time. 6:15 to go as Celtic fans flash back to that Dean Wade game here in March. Jaylen Brown moves it to Pritchard. He's open at 17. No good. Wide right. And the rebound for Dean Wade. Cleveland with the ball down by 9. 6:03 to go. Celtics have seen this show before. Strus bounce pass. Mobley rolling into Cornette. Off the window and in. The Celtics cannot get out of their own way. 98-91 Boston. They're waving the white towels here in Cleveland, but not in surrender. 8 straight points for the Cavs. Tatum switches to the left hand. Mobley in front of him, 8 on the shot clock. Ball movement to stop, player movement to stop. Tatum going to have to bail the Celtics out with a 3. No good. Back iron, rebound Cleveland. They can make it a 2-possession game. Celtics have stopped playing offense. Garland races into the front court. Tatum reaches in, can't get it, so he throws the bounce pass out to Wade for another 3, but it's no good. Celtics dodge one. Rebound Tatum. Now the Cavs have all the momentum. 98-91. Boston lead is 7 with 5:10 to go. Holiday deep on the right side. Finds Jaylen Brown.
Defense is stagnant. Offense is stagnant.
Jalen stops on a dime, pulls up at 19. Jumper no good, but Strus fouled him again. Critical mistake by Strus. Commits his fourth foul on a shot Jalen was going to miss, and now he'll go to the free throw line with 5 minutes to go. The Celtics had not played with poise when Al Horford has been out of this game, but how many minutes can you play him? He's only played 24 tonight.
Nice to make a couple of free throws here.
Jalen missed his first 2 tonight, then made 5 in a row. Now 6 in a row. Ends the Cleveland 8-0 run that cut the 15-point deficit down to 7.
Now Horford back in this game. There are quite another substitution back in this game. I like this, because these are calming influencers and more ball movement by the Celtics.
Celtics started to go into the home run trot a little bit, up by 15 with the ball, but there was just too much time left. Jalen calmly makes the free throws. And how about Jaylen Brown here? He's made 7 in a row after missing his first 2 tonight. Cleveland with the ball down by 9, 100-91. Celtics have the lead with 4:52 to go in game 4. Darius Garland coming downhill against Al Horford, running with the right hand, bounces in. The Celtics have to do a better job not leaving Horford alone against Garland. In the backcourt, Derek White inbounds to Holiday and let it go for a second. Strus got to make a run for a steal, couldn't get to it. Boston by 7 on the ball, 4:29 to go in game 4. Derek White finds Jaylen Brown, free throw line, extra pass into the corner. Al is due, but the 3 is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off Jaylen Brown, and the Cavs again get the ball back down by 7.
Man, Al's getting some wide open looks.
He can't buy one. He's missed 4 threes tonight. They've all been clean looks. Celtics just 11 of 29. Cleveland 15 of 46. Garland gets it back from Dean Wade. Al Horford outplaying Garland now, way away from the basket. Garland going right hand, left hand. Starts to drive from the right side, scoops, but it's blocked by Horford. They call the foul, and immediately Celtics looking back to see if they want to challenge.
Nope.
They won't. Well, how about Darius Garland here? So much of the narrative around the Cavs, and that's what made this night so interesting, if you're really paying attention to the last couple of years, was that you really like Mobley and you really like Allen, but do they fit together? You really like Garland, you really like Mitchell, but do they fit together? And tonight, there's no Mitchell and there's no Allen, so it's just Mobley and Garland.
Are the Celtics challenging him?
Or is it just a timeout that we don't know that yet because there's been no signal to the scores table? We'll take the timeout with 4:04 to go. Yeah, the green light is on, so they will challenge here. 4:04 remaining in game 4. Boston 100, Cleveland 93 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
How powerful is Cox Internet? Powerful enough to let your band members in Vegas, Phoenix, and Rhode Island jam like you're all in the same garage. Get gig speeds powered by fiber from Cox. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Download speeds up to 1 gigabit per second. Cox Internet is connected to the premises via coaxial connection. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
When it comes to your home, we know there are plenty of reasons to protect what's inside. Your family, your photographs, your peace of mind after a long day. At Marshall, we know that protection starts on the outside. We specialize in roofing, siding, and window installations, so we can be sure these critical pieces work well together for long-lasting beauty. Plus, with our easy payment options, investing in your home is more affordable than you may think. So when it comes to your home, protect what's inside with Marshall, your local roofing, siding, and window people.
Just how much fun can you have at Roger Williams Park Zoo? See for yourself. Get wild at Roger Williams Park Zoo. See hundreds of animals. Watch an interactive live bird show. And don't miss the new Dragons and Mythical Creatures exhibit, where you will feel the excitement while witnessing these animatronic mythical creatures in action. Watching as these beasts move, roar, and come to life. It's always an adventure at Roger Williams Park Zoo. Come and visit and see for yourself. For more information and events, visit rwpzoo.org.
The games play here.
Here's Vietto. He'll scramble in. Feed to the high slot. Carlson sent it out in front. Vietto a shot. And that tip denied by Omar, who scrambled left to right. Bruins crash to the front. Left to the net. Coyle out in front. Gets Gibson out of position. He scores! Charlie Coyle with a dangle. Sneaks it inside the near post with Gibson down and out. Bruins 7, Ducks 1.
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Stay tuned for more. Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Well, big moment for the Celtics. We'll get to that in just a second. First, let me tell you, the break is sponsored by Janet Jackson. Together again, live for one incredible night with special guest Nelly at TD Garden on Friday, June 28th. For tickets, visit livenation.com. And that block, like Miss Jackson, nasty by Al Horford. It was legal. Celtics win the challenge, and they will call imminent possession. So Mark Davis says the Celtics will get it up by 7. So here's what would have happened. You would have had 2 free throws for Garland. Would have made it a 5-point game. Instead, Boston gets it up by 7 with 4:04 to go. But the Celtics thought the finish line was right there, and it was not. They went into the home run trot. They stopped moving on offense, and the Cavs made the run here. And this game is just as difficult as you thought it was going to be when you heard Donovan Mitchell wasn't going to play.
Well, Donovan Mitchell doesn't play, but you still have the lead now if you're the Celtics. Big play here by Al Horford to get the block, get the basketball back. Instead, it could have been a 5-point game, but now you can bleed more time off the clock, take it under 3, and see if you can score here. Eventually, Al Horford's going to score someplace.
And the significant part is that when Al blocked the shot, he blocked it off the glass, and Tatum got it. That's why the Celtics have it here. So Boston ball, we go under 4 minutes to go in regulation. Celtics with the ball leading by 7, 100-93. Derek White moves to the Jaylen Brown. LeVert knocks the ball away. Jalen's got it back. 11 on the shot clock. Tatum gets free straight away against Dean Wade. Tatum standing in the logo, 7 on the shot clock. Jalen sets the screen. Tatum with 4 on the shot clock. Tatum against LeVert, ducks the shoulder. Stop and start, moves into the corner. Open, Holiday 3, no good at the shot clock buzzer. Derek White steals the offensive rebound. They run away from him, so he steps back behind the line, launches a 3, no good. He saves the rebound, but stepped out of bounds as he did it. Boy, that would have been a killer for the Cavs.
Wow.
A killer if Derek White had stuck that one.
He had all day to shoot it.
Derek White and Al Horford, 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 15 combined. Darius Garland having a big second half. He's up to 27, keeping the Cavs afloat here. It's a 7-point Boston lead, 3:22 to go. Garland takes the handoff. He's got Tatum in front of him. Back to the left side, Strus. Here's the entry. Mobley against Holiday. Mobley pounds it and gets free for the easy lay-in. Holiday gambled that he was going to lean to his right. He did. Easy bucket, and now a 12-2 Cleveland run has cut the Boston lead from 15 down to 5 with 3:04 to go. Everybody on their feet. Full marks for the Cavs tonight. Full effort. It's exactly what you thought you would see. Here's Tatum. Straight away against LeVert. Spins to his left. Pulls his way in. Lost the ball. He gets it back and puts it up and in. It left his hands, and then as he spun around to the paint, the ball came right back to him like he had it on a string. And Tatum lays it up and in. He's got 29. 102-95. Boston by 7. 2:37 to go in game 4. Darius Garland deep on the right side against Holiday. Left-hand dribble drive. He's deep in the paint. Flips it up. Awkwardly no good. Rebound. Horford pulls it down and hand to Drew Holiday. Holiday harassed by Strus. Beats him and gets across half court. Strus falls down. Holiday thought about attacking. Instead, he wants to run some clock here as we go down to 2:17 to go. Boston by 7. Drew Holiday, bounce pass. Here's Tatum catching baseline. Up, fakes at 15. His jumper is in the air. It's no good. He chases, rebound, gets to it, and gets bumped and knocked down by Max Strus.
Tatum was trying to say he was shooting a basketball.
They won't give him that, but they'll give the Celtics the ball back.
He came up with that basketball quicker to the ball. He knew it was off. Reached, caught that ball, and actually just tossed that ball up. You get a chance to see. Once he got hit, he tried to get that ball up towards the rim.
Celtics have used their challenge. Jaylen Brown. Stop and start. Attacks with the left hand. He goes in deep. Tried to scoop it up and slipped off his hands out of bounds. There's a lot of contact. No foul call. The Cavs will get it back. Down 7 with 2:02 to go.
Would that be a no turnover?
See if they call it that or just a missed shot. 13 turnovers for the Celtics. Just 3, though, in the second half. LeVert ducks the shoulder. Drives in deep. Floats it up. Blocked by Horford. And they call goaltending on a shot that was not going to go in. That hurts. Give the 2 to LeVert. Cavs get within 5. LeVert had nowhere to go. He just flipped it up awkwardly, and Al swatted at it, but it had hit the glass. If he had just let it come down, it would have been a rebound. Instead, give the 2 to Cleveland. And we've still got a lot of time left, a minute 55. Derek White struggling to get it in. Does so to Tatum. Tatum calmly pounds it into the ground, walking it across half court, and he just gets across with a half a second to spare. He lost the 8-second count. Tatum spins to the Jaylen Brown. He attacks to the free throw line. Jumpers in the air, no good, but he got fouled again. And Jaylen gets free throws with 99 seconds to go, and the Celtics up by 5.
Boy, the coaching staff, they were all screaming, get it over, get it over. And Tatum did not even understand what was going on there.
Cavs may challenge here. It's going to be a timeout. We will keep it here, but we don't know if this is a challenge or not. Yeah, it is. The green light is now on. We can't see it because we get screened by the fans, but
Cleveland
Cavs will challenge.
has called a timeout to initiate the coach's challenge on the foul assessed guard.
Yeah, and I think they're going to win this challenge. That's a bad call on Garland. So assuming Cleveland wins this challenge, they will get the ball back down by 5 with a minute 39 to go. Celtics have been much better running the Cavs off the three-point line. That's the difference as this game turned in the second half. Cavs were 11 of 25 in the first half, 4 of 21 shooting threes in the second half.
Might have hit him on the arm as he went up with that basketball.
Jaylen went up awkwardly.
Look at the off arm.
We're getting a couple of looks at the replay here. Jaylen jumped just inside the free throw line.
He pulled his arm back. You're right.
Yeah, I think this is not. I think the Cavs are going to win this challenge and get the ball back with a minute 39 to go, trailing 102-97.
Upon review, it has been determined that there is no illegal contact by Garland. This challenge is deemed successful. Imminent possession will be awarded to Cleveland. They get an additional challenge, and they get their timeout back.
So that was the right challenge, obviously a pretty easy one. Now can the Celtics get a couple of more stops? If this one gets away, you're going to look back to the Celtics going up by 15 and then just stop it. They've scored 4 points in the last 6 minutes.
Well, the other thing you're going to look at is also the scoring. Al Horford having shots. Derek White having shots. Those shots not going down.
Celtics led by 15 with 7 minutes to go. Cavs can make it a one-possession game now. Minute 34 left. Mobley handoff Garland. Tatum in front of him. Garland right-hand dribble. Gets in deep. Tatum shuts it off. Out it comes to LeVert. LeVert kick out Strus. Crazy deep three. Nope. Long rebound though. And Jaylen's got it. And he gets fouled by Strus. Max Strus was having a game of his life in the first half. He hit his first 5 threes, but now he has made mistake after mistake. He has missed threes. He has committed fouls. And the clock stops to the minute 24 to go. Celtics will have the ball on a 5-point lead.
Well, here's the other thing that happened. Cavaliers also have 4 fouls. Celtics have no fouls. So Celtics have a foul to give. Cavaliers can't foul.
2 more good possessions should get this done now for the Celtics. Could they win a tough one? Celtics playing their first clutch minutes now of the playoffs. Tatum deep on the left side against Dean Wade. Garland jumps out at him. Tatum turns the corner. Kick out. Open. Jaylen. 3. Got it! Jaylen Brown knocks down the killer 3 with a minute 7 to go. And that's all that separates the Celtics from a 3-1 series lead.
Boy, it's like Jaylen's over there and the coach runs out to grab him. Al Horford went and grabbed him.
Tony Dobbins came all the way into the front court to pull Jaylen Brown out of whatever conversation he was having.
LeBron's leaving.
This comes to the minute 8 to go. Boston leading 105-97. And Jaylen, offensively in this series, has been lights out. He has shot it great.
Well, the thing you asked about before, you said, were they going to have these tested minutes, these battle minutes? Well, they've had these battle minutes, and they've answered these battle minutes.
These were the first clutch minutes, as the NBA defines them, since April the 5th against Sacramento.
Oh, wow. That's it. Tatum staying focused. Stay here. Taylor's still talking about last play. Let it go.
Eight-point game. 1:08 to go. Oh, Celtics bench just jumping up and down, making sure they're in position defensively. Tatum is on Mobley. Dean Wade will trigger the side out of bounds. Celtics this close to the 3-1 lead and doing it again on the road. Wade inbound Garland. Pump fake on Holiday. Three is in the air. No good. Long rebound. Horford punches it in the air. So does Tatum. Back to Horford. Hand to Drew Holiday. Dribbles behind his back in the front court. Holiday will pull it back. Find Derek White. And the Celtics will run some clock here with 53 seconds to go.
Milk it.
18-7 in their last 25 road playoff games. The greatest postseason road performance ever. And here's Tatum trying to finish it. Pump fake on Mobley. 18-footer blocked. It's going to come up short. Did it go out of bounds? Was it blocked or not? They're saying no. So it's an air ball. Shot clock violation. Cavs will get it, but we're down to 37.8 to go.
Only way, if you're the Cavaliers, you get back into this unless the Celtics do something dumb.
Garland driving on Tatum, reverses it up and in, and a foul. You mean like that? 31 seconds left. Garland can make it a 5-point game.
You can't make this up. You can't. There's no way you're going to foul in that situation. Let him have two. Oh, my gosh. Oh. I'm sorry. I must be Nostradamus or somebody. Now, if the Cavaliers, do you miss the free throw?
31 seconds left, down by 6. Garland hits it. 105-100. Back to clutch time. A 5-point game, and Derek White gets it into Jaylen Brown. He should foul Jaylen. Instead, he's able to move it ahead of Derek White. Cross-court Drew Holiday. Cavs have to foul here. Bounce pass Horford to the corner, whips it all the way out to Derek White, and they give the foul, but the Cavs burn 9 seconds off that clock. We're down to 23 seconds to go, and Derek White can make it a 3-possession game if he can make the free throws.
Wow. Well, can't say anything about Tatum right now. 27-8. It's been sensational.
Derek White hits the first free throw. The fans are on their feet, but now they're on their feet knowing one more free throw for Derek White, and they can turn and head up the aisle and head home with the prospects of another home game here on Friday night, only if the Cavs can go into Boston and win Game 5 on Wednesday night.
And what Joe is saying, no foul. No fouls.
Derek White makes the free throw. And the final 21 seconds will tick off. Darius Garland into the front court. Holiday still playing defense like it's the first quarter. Garland dribbles around and misses the layup. Rebound belongs to Jason Tatum. He is fouled. Clock stops with 13.9 to go. They head to the exits in Cleveland as the Boston Celtics are 1 game away from the Eastern Conference Finals for the 6th time in the last 8 years.
Well, the things they did tonight convinced me of what they need to do and what they can do. They're capable of doing. You want to nitpick in this game, and there has to be nitpicking, turn into basketball, unforced errors. But other than that, rebounded effectively, passed the ball, and their superstar showed up in a huge way tonight.
This was an uneven performance, and I thought some critical timeouts taken by Joe Mazzulla to manage this game. I'm sorry. Don't tell the truth. Don't say that out loud.
Give Joe credit.
No. My bad.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay.
Tatum gets the free throws. Going to give us our final margin here. You knew it wouldn't be pretty. You knew the second they decided Donovan Mitchell was not going to play tonight that it was going to be a scratch and claw night, and it was. Levert hits from the elbow. Celtics get an unsafe to Peyton Pritchard. The clock hits triple zeros, and the Boston Celtics have done it again. They lose a home game to Miami in round one. They go down to South Beach and win twice. They lose a home game to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they come to Cleveland and win two to take a 3-1 lead. They return home Wednesday night with a chance to return to the Eastern Conference Finals. The final score in Game 4, Boston 109, Cleveland 102. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Exmark mowers are known for their signature cut quality, legendary dependability, and an operator experience unlike any other. Because if something's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Don't miss out on limited time savings going on now at your local dealer.
At Marshall Building and Remodeling, we're changing the way homeowners think about roofing, siding, and window projects. It doesn't have to be stressful or take weeks of your time. Our process is efficient and stress-free every step of the way. It starts with a free consultation where we discover the best options for your home and budget together. We want to talk with you, not at you, and most of all, we want to listen. At Marshall, we know every roofing, siding, and window project is unique, so we work hard to never lose sight of your vision. It's your project, your terms. Why settle for less?
David Pasternak plays here.
High slot now, McAvoy, far side. Pasternak shoots, looking for the tip. It comes back to him, fires, he scores! He's got another! Marchand, high slot, looks back door, swings it across, popping out Pasternak, shoots, he scores! Marchand got it right circle, Bergeron to Pasternak, shoots, he scores!
This is the home of the Bees, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Games on the road as we head back to Boston for Game 5. Jaylen Brown's outside the Celtics locker room downstairs. Well, you didn't come here for the weather, you said. You came here to get a couple of wins, and I think we all felt when we found out Donovan wasn't going to play, you knew it was going to be a scratch and claw kind of night.
Absolutely, and no disrespect to Cleveland. I got family here in the Midwest. I got family from Michigan, so.
And the weather was good.
And the weather was pretty good, so I'm not complaining.
How did you become villain number one here tonight?
I don't know. It was like a lot of chippy calls, a lot of energy in the room, but I embrace that. We take that on, and we found our way to get a win tonight.
Joe Mazzulla called a great game. Timeouts, everything. He did had a lot of correct reads tonight, right?
Yes, sir. And we didn't play our best. I think the energy, give credit to Cleveland. They came out and played extremely hard, and we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but we was able to pick it up in the second half and that third quarter and pull away.
Can you feel these games this year being different when it gets a little up and down out there and emotions are running high? Do you feel as a group and then you individually that you're just better equipped to handle it now than you were when you were younger?
For sure. I definitely felt it in the first half, and then, you go sit down at halftime, you talk to the guys, you get composed, and you come back and play Celtic basketball in the second half.
One of the things I've seen here in this second half of the season, the games are completely being called differently than it was early. You go to the hoop, get hit, they're not calling any of that, are they?
No, for sure. No, I don't understand all of it, man. I'm going to the basket aggressively, and, I feel like I'm taking his, but it is what it is. It's playoffs. I'm not going to complain. We do what we got to do.
All right, if it's May, it must mean Jaylen Brown in the Eastern Conference Finals, and you get your chance to do it on Wednesday night at home.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you there.
All right.
109-102 is the final. Max and I'll wrap it up from Cleveland next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Snap Text Safe partners with local appliance retailers to help you beat online and big box pricing on appliances. First, snap a photo or screenshot of the appliance model number and price you're looking at. Then, text it to us at 617-600-SAVE and include your delivery